Testing. Okay, there we go. Welcome, everyone. This is a Poker Now. EAPES is having a poker tournament today. As you all know, I love broadcasting poker. I decided to do this one since somebody reached out to me in the community from the EAPES community and said, "Hey, Doug, would you come over and do a broadcast for the EAPES community?" I went, "Yeah, I'll do that." Got in contact with the team this morning, got everything set up, so here we are. Game will be kicking off here in about 25 minutes. Showed a little 1-minute clip there of the EAPES community. That's their webpage, and this is their Twitter feed. They have a Discord. That's where we will be broadcasting from today, live. If you're watching on the YouTube, well, you know what? There's always about a 40-second delay on YouTube, so if you don't want to catch the delay, come on over to their Discord. You can catch all the information right down there in the description. The EAPES community, we'll have to talk with the head honcho. We'll be talking with him in a little bit. He's going to be popping in here about 15 minutes till the game time. Game will be being played on Poker Now. This is not a Club GG. This is pokernow.com. You'll be able to get the links if you come on over here to X. And I believe it's like their second or third post down here today, right there, Poker Tournament. You can see all the information. Go over here. There's their Discord link right there. You can pop on over to X, pop in at EAPES Club right there. You'll be able to go in. There's $200 in prizes. We'll be going over those here in just a little bit. Go over here. Let's pop over to their webpage. As you can see, I made a one-minute video just of their pop-up screen here. Go to Enter the Jungle. Welcome to EAPES. Explore the future of Web3 and immerse yourself in the visionary universe of EAPES, a project where every NFT embodies an artistic and technological journey at the heart of a passionate global community. Well, you know what? We'll be able to find out more about that whenever we're talking with Hitchy. He is the CEO, I do believe. We'll be able to talk with him as soon as he pops in. We'll be popping over there in just a second, but let's go over. We'll check out the Poker Now. Pokernow.club is the site that you'll need to go to, and it's EAPES Poker Tournament. I believe you'll be able to get all the information. Oh, you know what? Here's some information right here. I can go ahead and copy that right there, and copy. We'll pop it over here into the live chat. Why is my live chat not? Oh, that's weird. Yep, nope, that's not what I wanted. For some reason, my live chat is not working properly. I don't have a section where I can type in a live chat. Okay, well, I guess chat will be very interesting today on the stream here. For some reason, my OBS is not showing me a place where I can type into chat. So, with that being said, let's go down. I believe there's 229 registered right now out of a possible 300. Go over the payout structure. Important rules and info. First prize if you are an EAPES NFT holder, full prize I mean, half prize if you are not an EAPES NFT holder. So if you want to play in this, you can still win 50, 25, 15, and I do not know what EGLD is. You know what? I believe that's Elron. I believe they're on the Elron chain to begin with. Wow, interesting. Okay. So there's a little bit of that. One-click login with your Discord account. Hit request participate. Limited seats, 300 total. First come, first serve. No rebuys, no late re-entries. And structure. These are going to be 12-minute blinds today. They haven't wrapped the table, so okay, cool. He was just busy putting it together, but these are 12-minute blinds. Blinds are going up at pretty much a normal situation here. 10, 20, 40, 50, 102, then 4. So that's how the blind structure is working with 12-minute blinds. This tournament's probably going to last about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I would imagine. If it's Oh, hey, somebody popped in. Who we got? It's David Bad Days. Welcome to the broadcast. David, want to let you know we are live broadcasting on YouTube. If you have any questions for me, I'll be glad to answer them. Don't really know a whole lot about the tournament. Busy getting through all the structure right now. We are live on YouTube, though, going over everything. So this is where the live broadcast will be happening, is right in this room. We're just waiting on on Hitchy to finish eating and pop in. Then I'll be asking him some questions as well. Right now, I'm going over the blind structures and the tournament. Yep. Like I was letting everyone know, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got about 8 more people getting ready to sign in. See a few names I recognize. I'd really have to go through all the different tables just to see how many names I actually do recognize. But this should be very interesting. This is my first time I've ever done any of this with the EAPES community, so as the Lord Galaban, my God, I'm talking in the third term. Holy cow, it's been about a month and a half since I've done a broadcast because I've been giving myself a rest. As Lord Galaban of Lord Galaban Broadcast Studios, this is the first time I'm actually working with the EAPES community, so hopefully it is a match that will be going forward. Hitchy and I had quite a nice long talk this morning, along with DJ. I'm not sure what the other guy's name was. DJ something. DJ EAPED. V-EAPED? Vaped? Vaped? Okay. DJ Vaped. So yeah, they were in here earlier, but we are going here. We got about 20 minutes until game time. Hitchy will be joining us, I'm quite sure. Hopefully we get a whole lot more people. Get some more people into y'all's community to where they can learn about the EAPES, so it's going to be quite interesting. I was going over the website just a little bit earlier and looking at some of the things. It appears you guys started out on the Elrond blockchain. Am I correct in that? Ah, very nice. I've been following Elrond for quite a few years through Coinbase and everything. Looks like y'all have your own island. Is that on Nifty Island or is that something else? Or is it on Multiverse X? Oh, there you go. Right on. Yep, can't wait until Hitchy gets in here. I got quite a few questions for him. That way all the people out there in YouTube land will be able to learn as well. I don't know if you've ever been in one of my broadcasts. I like to let the game play down all the way. Whenever we get down to the final table, I pull it up full screen and I start calling out cards, calling out strategies, what people may be holding. Been doing this for about 3 years, so have a little bit of experience doing it. I do go out to Vegas and I play in Vegas as well, so I've got a decent resume built up. We're just waiting on Hitchy or somebody else from the team to join in. As I said, we're busy showing everything here on the YouTube stream. You can join into the EAPES community by joining their X and joining their Discord. Pretty vibrant Discord by what I've seen. Let's see, we'll go over here to, you need to pull back up to EAPES main page. There we go. EAPES is expanding to Solana on June 30th, which, wow, about a month ago, minting now on Magic Eden. There's the links and everything you can get right off of X. They have 31,000 followers, so that's a decent amount. Only following 566, so they're very cautious about who they follow. That's a good thing. Mint stages start June 30th, whitelist and public mint. If I'm not mistaken, Hitchy said you guys actually sold out. So later on, I could always go back and take a look at the Magic Eden. You know what? Let's just pop over there real quick. We got time to kill. We got about 17 minutes before game time. So over here on Magic Eden, checking it out. And only 333 mints. Wow. That was it? No. There we go. I guess that was for pre-sale. Then total mints were 3,333, totally sold out. You can pull one of these EAPES for 0.71 SOL right now. That's what the price is. Let's go and explore the collection. Looks like you can buy one for 0.3. So 0.3 SOL is the floor right now for the EAPES. Decent amount. There's 3,333, so plenty to pick from. Looks like There's bids of 0.28, so that's very good because it's very close to the floor. That's an amazing thing whenever you're talking about a collection. So that works out very, very nicely. Looks like there's decent buying and selling going on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at some of these activity logs. Yeah, 4 hours, 5 hours, buys, sells going on. So there's definitely some analytics to look at here. 24-hour volume, 14.7 sold, 33 sales in the last 24 hours, so that's very good. Market cap sitting at just under 175,000. 329 listed out of the collection, so we're looking at just below 10%. 367 total owners, 11% across the collection. And, you know, this is one of those collections where I could definitely do a nice little 1 hour analysis just on the collection itself. I'm going to have to talk to Hitchy and see if he'd like that. But we're just kind of kicking back here. We got 15 minutes until game time. Hopefully Hitchy will be popping in here along with DJ. I told him I was going to be starting the broadcast a half an hour before game time. And we're 15 minutes into the broadcast. Do you have any questions here, Dave? Because I know you were saying you're brand new. This is literally the what, third day I've ever heard of this. I got contacted Friday and asked, hey, you know, would I come over and talk with the team and see if I would broadcast the poker? And then this morning, Hitchy and I got together and set up the broadcast real quick. So do you have any questions? Oh, I believe you need to bring it up on a like on a computer or on your phone because it's an internet link. I believe I read that there's a link. Let me go over to the Poker Now site. Let's see. To celebrate. Oh, hit request participation here. www.pokernow.club. You know what? I can share this link into the chat. Let me share this link into the chat. Copy the link. Come over here to the chat. What's up, James?
You're the only one I can hear.
Oh, I guess I might want to turn on desktop audio. Thank you. Nobody out there in YouTube land can hear the desktop audio. There we go. Okay, let's come back over here, go into the chat, and paste. There is the Poker Now link in the live Twitch chat. And we can also, I believe I should be able to paste that up in the general chat for the poker link. There we go. Hey, there's Hitchy. Right on time, sir. DJ popping in. I just posted the link for the Poker Now Club up in the general chat there, Hitchy, and have it here in the live stream chat as well. Hitchy, let's give the mic over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Can you hear me well?
Sounds loud and clear.
Yeah, we can hear you perfect.
Go ahead and tell us all about EAPES. We are live on YouTube, been here for about 15 minutes. Tell us all about EAPES, Hitchy.
Well, thank you for doing this, by the way. We are EAPES. EAPES is a community-driven project that started on Multiverse X. It's an NFT project. Multiverse X is a layer 1 blockchain that used to be known as Elrond. So it rebranded. It changed the name from Elrond Blockchain L1 to Multiverse X. The first collection on Multiverse X was a 10K NFT collection that was minted back in end of 2021, early 2022. So the project was live for the past 3-4 years now, and the project is the #1 project, all metrics combined, talking volume, sales, number of holders, etc., on the Multiverse X blockchain. And now it recently expanded into the Solana blockchain to increase its community and tap into another community that is much, much bigger, that is the Solana community. As you mentioned a couple of minutes ago, the Solana collection, NFT collection, is a 3,333 NFTs that was sold out last week. So again, EAPES is brand new in the Solana ecosystem, and it's looking to be one of the biggest NFT collection and major players in the Solana ecosystem. With the ultimate goal, at the same time, we have a team that is actually building what we call EAPES Island. EAPES Island is a virtual world where you can use your 3D avatar to complete quests, enjoy the open world, just vibe with the community over there. It will be an island where you can use your 3D NFT over there. So it's in the process of being built. We have a game designer, an architect who is building the island as well. So it's kind of cool. It's in the process of being built. And we are doing these type of activities with the community from time to time. I have to admit that we have to increase the frequency of doing these type of poker games and other activities with the communities, and this is what we're trying to do right now. And thank you to one of I think that was Dave, or not sure who was the community member who introduced you to us. Um, that basically explained that you do these type of things, broadcasting, poker games, etc. So thanks to you for the joining our community and doing this for us. So it's great.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a little bit for the community out there in YouTube, and you know what? This might become quite the thing. I've shown everyone a little bit of your webpage on the broadcast, showed them how to get in contact with you on X. And of course, we were going over, like you said, the EAPES community on Solana and on Magic Eden. And I must say, Hitchy, I am impressed that your floor is zero point 0.3, but your InstaCell is 0.28. So they the people wanting to get these are very strong with those offers being so close to your actual floor price, and with any luck you can raise that floor price up just a wee bit more, maybe even get it up to half a soul, because point three is not that bad, I must say. So congratulations on your sellout. And man, getting really close to game time here. We got about 8 minutes until game time. We've went over all the payout structure. Payout structure will be first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. If you are a holder of EAPES, you will be getting 100 USDC today. Second place will walk away with 50. Third place will walk away with 30 USDC. Fourth place, 1 EGLD, which is Elron, or Multiverse, whichever one they want to call it. Fifth is zero point 0.5 ELG, and if you don't own a EAPES NFT, then you'll only be getting half of those payouts. So it'll be 50, 25, 15, zero point 0.5, and 0.25. So that's what we're looking at. We have a total of 230 people registered, so there's still 70 spots to be registered. And if nobody out there in YouTube land has ever played on Poker Now, I want to let everyone know that after a certain amount of time, if you're sitting out, you will lose everything and you will be kicked out of the tournament. That is a major difference away from the Club GG, where you can simply be kicked out of the tournament, but all your chips stay on the table. Well, at Poker Now, they simply pull everything off the table. So we will be seeing quite a few sitter-outers, I'm quite sure, losing theirs. What I have went over the structure. The structure is 12-minute levels, so we'll have a good hour before the first break. There's 4 levels, then a break of 4 minutes, 4 levels and a break. So we'll be doing that. And then after that second break, there are no breaks after that. You'll be starting out with 5,000 in chips, and the tables are not wrapped today. Hitchy didn't have enough time to do that. That's one of the things I really love about the Poker Now, is the fact that they can wrap the tables. But you know what? Maybe for the next one we can come up with a really nice wrap and throw it on there.
So let's make it a thing.
Can I
Next
ask a
time we'll
question?
definitely wrap that one.
Can I
Yeah.
ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Is the game actually going to be linked into Discord where we can? Because obviously I'm seeing nothing right now, and I'm wondering if players are already sitting at the tables. I went into the link that you put into the room, and I see nothing to click on there to show me that I'm going to be able to take my seat.
Do you want to handle that,
So
Hitchy, or do you want me to handle it? Because I know how
sure.
Poker Now works really well. As soon as Hitchy hits the start, then we'll be able just to take our seats. Typically, you want to hit the start button about 5 minutes before game time, and then that way people can start taking their seats. And that will happen as soon as Hitchy hits start.
Right, but does that
Correct.
happen
So
in
for
Discord?
no, so it's not going to happen in Discord. The link that we shared on Discord is basically to book your seat, register, and secure your seat. There are 300 seats available for the poker game today, and you have to click and ask join, and then I will have to manually accept you to have to book your seat. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just accepting the last people that are registering. If you give me your Discord name there, I'll confirm that your seat is basically registered and booked. But yeah, and then as Doug said, a couple of minutes before the game starts, I will basically hit start tournament, and each and everyone will be sent to his table to his table, and then the game will start immediately. A couple of minutes after that, literally at 6 p.m. UTC. So it's the game itself again is on pokernow.club, is not on Discord. So the Discord is just basically to get the link to register to pokernow.club to book your seat, and the game is played on pokernow.club right there. So just have your page there close by, and it should start in the next couple of minutes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, because I got Poker Now opened, and I'm sure that I'm registered already. So I don't know if it's going to just pop up something to where I'll turn
Yeah,
around and click on it, and then it'll grab me to the table.
yeah, correct. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm just going to right now create the tables, which are going to be the pre-start. Okay.
And if you want to watch the live feed and the different tables that I have up, just go to Lord Galaban on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch the live feed. The live feed, I would say that if you're here in the room, turn the volume all the way down because there's about a 40-second delay in between me speaking here in Discord and the live feed on YouTube.
I'm
Okay, should I
guessing
just
this
put
the live. Which one is ahead of the other? I'm guessing the Discord is the live one, and then on YouTube it's 40
Yes.
seconds later.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Discord is the live feed.
All right. So regarding the question again, the tables are now created. You can probably see the number of tables. So we have around 27 tables at the moment. And in the next 2-3 minutes, you can click on go to my current table, which is going to open up the paypokernow.club page with your table and your seats. And then I will be hitting the start the tournament. And then there you go, shuffle up and deal.
Yeah, it's I could see it already. You were absolutely 110% correct. I'm at a table sitting there waiting.
Excellent.
We'll just take their
Um,
technology to the questions.
It's too
I'm
bad we
just
can't use the profiles of the NFTs that we got on Solana. I would have loved to put my samurai up as a profile pic.
that would have been awesome. Yeah, that's true. So I'm not sure if there's something to be done with pokernow.club. We'll check that out with them at some point if we do that on a regular basis. So that could be definitely be something we can consider. And if
Actually,
it's possible to do, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Hitchy, the best way that you could do that would be to create an EAPES account on Club GG, and then that way people can have their NFTs up as their profile pic. And
Okay. So you recommend
trans
Club GG instead of pokernow.club? I'm more familiar with Poker Now.
if you want to have your NFTs as your profile pic, it would be much easier just to do it
Hmm.
over on the Club GG. And as long as you keep the Club GG account under 250 people, you won't have to pay for it. It'll be free. You just won't be able to use all the extra pieces. That's where
Well,
my main club is over on Club GG, and it's actually It has its pluses and its minuses. Whereas on Poker Now, you can change the blinds, you can wrap the tables. Over on GG, you can't, but you get other things that kind of even it out as to where you want to play.
All right. Well, thank you for the info there. I'll definitely do some of my homework and hit you up if I have any questions.
Yeah, because I've been using the Club GG for over 2.5 years, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of all of it.
Awesome. Game starts in 10 seconds.
Yep.
Let's shuffle up and deal, Doug.
Let's do it. Welcome to the EAPES Poker Tournament. If anybody is brand new to my broadcasts, leading up until the final table, I let everyone here in the chat have a good time, have fun, talk amongst yourself, talk about the hands, but as soon as that final table hits, that's whenever I talk and I take over the broadcast and I start calling the hands, calling all the flops, calling everything, and just watch the action happen. We have 242 players right now. We'll be going back and forth in between the chip counts on the live stream. I'll be able to let everyone know if y'all want. I will give chip count updates so you don't have to look for them. You can just sit there and play your game. With that being said, EAPES Poker Tournament is underway. Looks like we've already got a couple of people knocked out. Oh, people are starting to go quickly. Already lost 3 people in the first few seconds of the game. I have to remember how to get multiple tables showing up.
A lot of people are going to drop off trying to just sit there. So we'll see how that works out.
We've got Puff Me Up as the initial leader. Looks like he's tripled up. Got some more people wanting to get in. A little bit late. Not quite sure. I can't remember exactly what the rules were about late sign-ins. I'm pretty sure it said there were none. So if you're late trying
There
to
were
sign
none.
in,
There were none indeed. I will still accept a few players, like let's say 5-10 minutes max.
there you go. So if you still want to get over there, hurry up quick. Please join in to the EAPES Discord. We are trying to grow them here today. Want to get eyes on their project. Got some people showing up into the live chat. Please don't have any problems whatsoever. If you want to ask a question there in the YouTube live chat, I will read it out and we'll try to get an answer for you. Got Danny! Danny's there in the chat. Legendary Doug commentary. Let's go. Yep, Danny's one of those people that know how I broadcast. This is, of course, the first time that the EAPES community is hearing me. I want to let everyone know my name is Lord Caliban, Doug McMahon. My credentials, pretty much and easily being said, I went out to the PokerGo Studios last year on an invitation, and I am the 2024 NFT Poker Champion.
Ooh!
A poker champ. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a legend with us, guys.
I have the credentials.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of tournaments online.
Oh, geez, this guy's going all in? Really?
Yeah, they go all in all the
Yeah,
time
I
in the
know.
beginning of these tournaments, trying to double or triple up.
Yep.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Yep.
I've been in too many tournaments, bro, to be able to have to fucking deal with this. What a garbage hand this guy went all in with.
Prize pigs. I call them people prize
Oh,
pigs.
yeah. Good job, Cameron. Cameron just got a nice flush. That took him out. A couple more people out. Bam. That quick.
Down to 172 already.
Looks like they're changing me out with another group of people now.
Switching tables quick, huh?
Oh, yeah, and I'm seeing tons of grays on this table.
That is the one thing I really enjoy about the Poker Now site, is that if you sit out for X amount of time, they just take everything. They take your name, they take your chips, they take everything. Right now, we
Beautiful.
have Petru Vizoli being the leader, up at 20,000 in chips right now. Gogu Belea is second at 15,200. Adzashk is at 15,000. Looks like we've got, down to about 10th place is all tripled up right now. So that's where we're looking at with the chip leaders. Ace 7 versus 4 king. Flops 2 kings, and Ranjat got his wish and tripled up quick. Gotta let all them crazy people get their chips out of their hands. Already down to 164 players. If you're in here and part of the EAPES community, do not be afraid to talk. We would love nothing better than to hear you. Let everyone out there in YouTube land know about your project. How many do you own? What made you want to get into EAPES to begin with? Did you get in whenever they were still on Multiverse X, or did you join into them whenever they came over to the Solana blockchain? Let us know out there.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Really? You're going to go all in with that garbage flop.
See,
Oh God, I'll let you have it, bro. Go ahead, take the 50.
Switching out here between a couple of the tables. We're over on the chip leaders table right now on the broadcast.
Chip leaders table. How many people are there?
We have 159 still left in right now. I'm busy.
No, on the chip leader table. How many people are it?
8. 8 people. Looks like there's a couple of decent stacks here. The chip leader, and then Nairobi also has one. Which, geez, I wonder if they're from Africa.
Here we go again with these all-ins, boy. When does it start kicking out the gray hands?
Typically takes about 15 minutes. So.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to.
I think it's already started kicking out players who were sitting out for quite some time, because I'm already having some messages on the Discord of people being kicked out because they were late for a couple of minutes. So I think it's already started.
Gotta be in your seat.
Good.
Gotta be in your seat.
Yeah.
There was plenty of lead-up time, because I know that Daps contacted me on Friday. If you're in a poker tournament, you want to be sitting in your seat whenever it starts. You got to know the rules of the game.
You're lucky you went all in, bro. I would have smashed you. Oh, dude, I had 4 of a kind. Oh, my God. You were so lucky.
You know, that's a funny thing about poker players. We can remember the hands we lose. It's hard to remember all the hands you've won. But you definitely remember the hands you lose.
Well, when it's 4 of a kind, yeah, I'll remember that one.
That one's going to sting for a few minutes?
Well, yeah, I mean, let's play some poker. You guys keep doing this garbage stuff of all in. And I know that's how it works in the tournaments, and I'll just wait patiently. I'm fine. Just remember, you guys keep doing this all-in stuff. The blinds are going to keep going up.
We have literally 24 minutes of blinds of only 10 and 20. I can take my time.
Wow.
I can take my time and sit and watch and let it play down. Granted, you might have 30,000 in chips. I might have only 5,000. It only takes me 2 double ups, and I'll be right there next to you.
Exactly. I love your way of thinking.
Yeah, remember, we have a champ with us there, so he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I've been playing professional poker, i.e. for money, since 1991, so...
No way.
Yep. Cut my teeth at the Cal Neva Poker Room in Reno, Nevada, starting in August of 1991.
Should have called you punk, but it's all right. I'll wait for you to
Well,
make
I'm
a
not a
slip up.
punk. No.
Not you, not you. I'm at a table now just watching people. The great thing is nobody knows who I am online because I changed my name up from what my Discord name is, so they have no clue who I am.
See, this is the fun part leading up into the final table is the banter. Table banter makes the game so much more fun.
Well, that's why I thought I'd sit in with you. I've been in poker tournaments where you remember Poker Stars and what was
Oh
it?
yeah. Oh my
Ultimate
God.
Bet.
Hell, if you
Yeah,
want to bring
I
out
used
some
to.
names, we can throw down some names. Full Tilt, Jet Set Poker, Poker Stars, Party Poker,
Yeah, Party
Ultimate
Poker.
Poker. My God, all the old time ones.
UltimateBet.net.
Yep, Ultimate Bet, 888. Yeah, I've actually played at all of them.
So I looked at it and I used to play in those tournaments with 3,000, 5,000 people. And it's just like you said,
Yeah.
I'd sit on, the minimum amount of chips for so long and just wait and bide my time.
Yep. Since we're
But
starting
I
out
made
at
it to the final
5,000,
table.
let's see. You know
Huh?
what? Let's go ahead and look. We'll go back and we'll look at the structure. The structure, we won't have 400 blinds, which is 1/10 of the starting stack until level 8. We're looking at an hour and a half in before we see big blinds reaching 400. So we literally have an hour and a half of big blind play before we even have to start worrying. So if people get up to the 60,000, 70,000 range and you're still sitting at maybe 10, 15, there's nothing to worry about. There's a whole lot of poker to be played here.
Yeah, I definitely know that. Like I said, I used to play these tournaments many times. And when you're playing against 3,000 to 4,000 people,
Yeah.
those tournaments take like 15, 16 hours if you happen to make it to the final table. And it was crazy how many final tables I'd make it to.
Poker Stars, it used to be that way in the beginning.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it just got corrupt just because people were cheating so much on the cash tables.
I actually miss playing in the horse tournaments there on Poker Stars back in the day. I used to clean up on the horse tournaments. For anybody that's wondering,
Oh, this guy got it.
Horse is a variation game where you play 5 different variations of poker. You play Hold'em, Omaha, then you play Raz, then you play 7-card stud, then you play Omaha high-low. And those are done in usually 60-minute increments, and you have to be a master of all 5 disciplines.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I used to get wrecked in Omaha all the time. I'd be like, oh.
Club GG.
I just stick to what I know.
Yeah, Club GG's randomizer is horrible whenever it comes to Omaha. And if you have 10% going after the flop, you're actually leading because it pays off those long shots way too much. Way too much. That is one of the things I hate about Club GG, but they do have a really good interface. And unfortunately, Club GG is going to be around for a long time because the parent company of Club GG is the company that actually purchased the World Series of Poker for $500 million last year in August.
Do you ever play on WSOP?
Sometimes.
The app that they got?
Sometimes. I actually play
I
on
like
the
it.
On the Club WPT Gold. I like playing on it now.
Yeah, I just got on the phone app the other night when I was sitting there in a restaurant just waiting. I go, you know what? Screw it. I'll go ahead and I'll play. And so I ended up playing, and I enjoyed it because of the digital assets that they're giving away. It's almost like they're lining it up to be like kind of like an NFT giveaway.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh man, they're getting so close to blockchain. It's pathetic.
Well, last year, whenever Club WPT Gold started, I got really pissed off because they had a free roll where they gave out 2,000 seats. And with all the things that I do with the broadcasting online and the people that I know, nobody gave me one of those invites. And I was so pissed off about it last year, especially knowing that over 400 of the people that were given these golden tickets didn't even go out to Vegas and play in this thing. And all you had to do was survive the first couple of hours, and you would have made $500. That's all you had to do. It was just one of those
Wow.
things where you morons. I mean, I was begging all of my friends, hey, do you got a ticket? Give me a ticket. I want to go and play in this thing, please. Nobody would give me one of the golden tickets. And then then they had like 6 different tournaments where they were giving away golden tickets to the top 10 players in each one of those tournaments. I ended up finishing 12th twice. Oh,
Wow.
my table, pocket 8, snowman, flops an 8, trips to take out queen 6 offsuit. I don't know what in the world they were playing, but band Rika is now up to 10,000 in chips at my table with those pocket 8s paying off. Snowmen for the win. Let's go back over. We're about 15 minutes in now, so let's check out the players and check out the stacks. 30,000 right now is leading, followed closely by 29,000, 25, 24, and 20 for 5th. So the top 4 are all at 24,000 and above. Runding is leading with a chip stack of 30,000. Alvaro 77 in second at 29,005, and Adonis 445 in third at 25,000. Down to 119 players now. So
All right, this might be it for me. I might be out. Let's see. I'm calling the all in.
Drek and Rawl over on the YouTube chat saying the ones that go all in have no skill. Oh,
He got me.
we got
I
a
knew it.
uh
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
man.
I had bullets.
oh, pocket rockets go down in
Ouch.
flames.
All in
Yeah,
pre-flop?
there I'm out.
What took you out? A straight or a flush?
Full house.
Oh, well, hey, at least you went down to something good.
All right, guys. Hey, have a good one.
Yep. Can always
Well,
kick back.
thanks for
and-
joining, man.
Can always kick back, turn on the TV, put it on YouTube, and watch the broadcast.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good
Have a
one.
good one, man.
Thanks, man.
See, as soon as I fold here, we'll pop on over to the Discord, see who all is in the Discord. With any luck, we get a whole bunch of people joining in today. We have Voltron joining us, Elron23, Lancy, Johnny Roids. Welcome, everyone. You guys are quite welcome to open up your mic and talk. This is the chat portion of the tournament whenever I do my broadcasts leading up to the final table. Or maybe you just want to kick back in here and listen to everything I have to say about poker. Of course, we will definitely have Hitchy talk a little bit more about EAPES during the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Any questions, you guys feel free to ask either on YouTube or on Discord. We're
Yep.
only playing on one table, so you can definitely chat and answer questions as well.
If any of the questions come across the YouTube channel, just let me know and I will spout them out so that Hitchy can answer them here on the stream. Oh, Holden Doyle. Go back over. We'll do a list is outdated. Of course, we've still got a whole lot of people trying to join in. Want to let all those people know you had to be here for the beginning. $30,000 still leading the way. Runding still leading. Alvardo still in second. Third place still sitting at 25,000. Down to 111 players. Won't be very long. We'll already be under 100 players for the tournament. See if we can pull up a couple more of those tables. Let's see. Pull up table 4 where Runding is leading. Oh, look at that. Runding just flopped a flush. Queen high flush. He's up to 35,000 now. Damn. Nice hand, Runding. So your chip leader's up to 35,000 now. Go over. We'll pull up table 16 as well. So we can pop through these tables. Alvardo sitting in second place. Down to 109 now. Aha. I did notice on your web page for the EAPES that first little page that comes up with the apes that are dancing, there's no music behind that. Is there a reason why there's no music behind it?
Well, on the website you said, and on the video that has the apes dancing, if it's the video I'm thinking about, it should have some music, right?
Yeah.
Usually when you dance on
music.
music, right? All right, so
Oh.
technically it should have some sound, a beat on it, if I remember correctly, the video you're talking about.
Yeah, because that's
I'll
what I
definitely.
used as the 1 minute video, and there was no desktop audio to it. So I was like, "Is there music to it?" And I don't know. Maybe I just didn't catch it, but I made a 1 minute clip just of that for the quick little commercial that I played at the beginning. So if there is music, I need to go back and find out why there was no music sound.
All right. Well, let me know. I'll try it on my end as well, and I will definitely let the team if there is anything we have to fix on our side as well.
What is going on? Why is it not?
Damn.
Oh, I was in the blind. That's why. God, it's been too long since I played on poker now. It's been like 3 years. Yeah, just going through your website, man, I could do like an hour-long video just to breaking down your website and then the actual mint itself, going over all the traits in the mint and going over the website and talking about it.
Nice. Are you involved in the NFT space for quite some time?
Ever since June of 2021.
All right, you're an OG as well. Nice.
Yep. My first major project that I bought into that I would have loved to have seen it go on and create the actual game that they had planned and everything else was Steampunk Hamsters in October of 2021. I also bought into Mononoke Inu whenever it first started in September of 2021.
Okay. Are you a pro? Do you have any preferred blockchain, L1, that you usually spend more time on, or are you multi-chain or multi-chain? Okay.
Can't call off half my chips with pocket eights. Yeah, I've been strong on the Ethereum blockchain, Solana, Polygon. Right now, it's mainly a Solana because of the different people that I'm hanging out with.
All right.
Like here on August 9th, whenever I go out to Vegas, I'm going to be repped by a community called Quakey. And they have their own block exchange, 2 different sold out NFT projects, multiple music NFTs. They're on Nifty Island.
Nice.
They have an entire ecosystem. It's just crazy, and really good friends with the people that actually run the Quakey, and that's who's going to be sponsoring me out in Vegas.
So when they sponsor you out, is it like mainly for the World Series of Poker? Or just any other tournament, or
It really just depends on what I'm going out there just to play. Like on August 10th, that's going to be the Rare Evo Poker Classic. And this is the second year for the Rare Evo Poker Classic. And Rare Evo is a cryptocurrency conference that's a 4-day conference, and it's at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, we heard about it because I believe there are some major founders of L1s that are attending that conference, right? I believe there's Charles from Cardano.
Yep.
There's also Benjamin Mingo from Elrond there that is going there as well.
Yeah.
So
This is the 5th year for Rare Evo, and this will be my 3rd year attending Rare Evo.
nice. Is it like a side event after the conference? They have a poker tournament, or?
It's actually going to be happening during the conference.
Oh, okay.
Like on the 7th of August is the golf tournament, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday are the main days of the conference, and then Sunday night is the ending party, and all day Sunday is the poker tournament. I'm going to be flying out early on Saturday morning just to attend the conference and to go and to meet with some people, and then Sunday is all about the poker tournament.
Nice. So it's actually the fun after the conference. It's basically that's why it's on Sunday, right? Yeah, that's cool.
Ace Jack takes out Queen Jack. And we're down to 88 players. Already lost 2/3 of the players today. I've managed to have a pocket pair twice. And both times, somebody raised all in on my pocket pairs. Approaching the bottom of the hour here. Only 26 minutes into gameplay so far, but let's take a close look at what's going on. And Attica is leading at 59,700. Adzash is up to 40,000, Runding down to 3rd at his 35,000, and Xenos is in 4th place now at 30,300. 21JJ is in 5th place with a 200 chip lead over 6th place. So top 5 right now, you need 25,570. Still only in, I believe we're in our 3rd blind level right now. Yes, we are. We're in the 40-80 blind level, so still lots of poker to be played.
Is Hitchy still in?
I am. I only played one hand. And lost King Queen suited hearts, and I played like 40% of my chips, starting chips. Flop King 2-3. So top pair. Second best kicker with a queen. And then the 2 and the 3 were spades, and then 2 people went on all in, and basically I just called that all in, and yeah, runner spades, and yeah, they both had 1 spade, so
I do see in Discord a few people that are whining that they missed out on the tournament or whatever like that. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'd be willing to put up one of my common apes. I'm not going to give an awesome ape because I did mint a lot of them. But I'd be willing to put up as a prize pool an ape if you want to open a tournament for all these guys that didn't end up getting in. I mean, that's up to you though, Hitchy.
Well, I'm actually trying to focus on my game, but also trying to answer some of those. I'm here. I'm reading those comments. Some people are disappointed because in the structure, that's actually my mistake. I forgot to turn off one of the settings, which was basically that says allow players to quit the tournament. So whenever I left it at yes. So basically, if they sit out for too long, for over 2 minutes, the platform actually kicks them out. So I had to basically turn that setting to off, but I completely forgot. and I can't change it now. So basically, whoever sits out for more than 2 minutes is basically kicked out from the platform, kicks him out. So it's actually my fault. Regarding your question, again, as I was telling Douglas off earlier during our conversation, we will try to do these events, either poker or other activities. And I love poker. I'm a poker guy. I've been playing poker for around 20 years now. And we'll try to do these often, more often, etc. So there will be more of these. Like, it was my mistake, but also people just like to complain. They could have been sitting in the table and just focus on the game. But yeah, whatever. It's it's just a few that were disappointed, and the others are basically mad as well. Yeah, they're not happy for sure because they were waiting for this game. But again, I know some of these, and they basically, it's not my first time organizing this. It's just that I was sick in the past few days, and I just organized the structure very quickly, and I missed to hit and turn off that setting there. Yeah, it's my bad. But anyways, can we do another tournament right after this one? It's not going to be possible. Like, we need to let people know in advance and organize things a little better. So, but thank you for the offer, and I will definitely, I'll do another one next weekend. I'll organize another one next weekend and make sure that the structure is well defined this time, and see what prizes we can add to the table. So yeah, thanks again for the offer, though.
Okay, no problem.
Bottom of the hour, we still have 81 players here in the tournament, so we should be down to only 8 tables right now. Go ahead and we'll take a quick look at the leaderboard. We've been keeping track of it here pretty closely. And Runding is back in the lead, up at 70,000 now in chips. Attica sitting at 60,000 in chips. Adash in third place at 40,000. Fourth place sitting at 35,000 with Adonis 445. And Zeno sitting in fifth place at 30,870. I can't seem to find a decent hand. Had a couple of pocket pairs, got raised all in, didn't play them, 3s and 8s. Maybe a lot of the prize pigs are gone. We can get down to playing some real poker here instead of just push all in and pray. Give an update to everyone. This is the EAPES Poker Tournament being played on Poker Now. Want to thank the EAPES team for sponsoring the payout. You can get all the payouts down in the description there in the YouTube video. If you hold one of the EAPES, then you get the full prize pool. If you do not own an EAPES and you end up winning, you will only win half of each one of those prizes. So let that be known. And do they have the choice, if they manage to pick one up off the floor during the tournament, will they still be eligible for the full prize, or did they have to own it before the tournament started?
That's a good question. I would imagine you'd have to own it before the tournament started.
Well, sorry, I was not. Can you just repeat that? I did not focus on what was said there. Sorry.
For the people that do not own one of the EAPES and they're in the tournament, if they pick one up off of the floor during the tournament, will they be eligible for the full prize pool, or will they only be eligible for half?
Well, very good question. So in the past, we've done this type of structure for the prize pool as well, and we made sure that basically we check on chain if the purchase was done, like, I don't know, we don't have a specific number, but let's say in the last 50 players or 30 players, it still counts. But if you are already in the winning
in the money
places, in the money, yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? So It's a case by case. We're pretty flexible there, but again, it makes more sense to be a holder before the start of the event. But again, if you want to jump in and buy one of the NFTs during the event before being in the money, I think we will accept it.
There you go, right from Hitchy. If you want to be eligible for that full prize pool and the $100 USDC for first place, you need to go and you need to pick one up off the floor now if you do not hold one and you're in the tournament. And you can pick one up off the floor for only 0.3 Sol. Right now, I believe that would run you right around about $60 if I'm not mistaken. I might.
Yeah, that's a heck of a deal because if you end up getting one of the NFTs, you're going to be able to play in continuous tournaments. I mean, it's not just going to be for this one time. They're going to be having more of them. So just even picking one up for $60 is nothing to be able to play endless poker tournaments with good prizes.
And there might be poker tournaments where you have to be a holder as well. You never know.
Yeah, we can definitely turn and switch things up a little bit, but as it was said, having and owning and being a holder of one of the NFTs, it qualifies you for all future games. And I can definitely say from now, like right now, that we will have and host another game next weekend as well. I know some people were disappointed because of that setting that was turned on. It was my bad again, so I'll make sure to organize another event, another poker tournament next Sunday for the people who missed out, but for everybody who wants to join. It's again, it's free to play. It's just having fun, playing some cards, and everyone loves poker, so let's go.
Down to 72 players.
Damn, only played one hand, man. It was my king, queen, suited, and runner, spade. So yeah, 40% of my stack. Yeah. We waiting.
Still getting a lot of people pushing all in.
I think it gets a little bit better when there are like maybe 40 people left, 40 players left or something like that. So it gets a little bit more players a little bit more play a little bit more tight, I think.
Still a lot of poker to be played. We're still at only 50 and 100, so at 100, I've still got 46 big blinds, and I have yet to see a flop. 46 big blinds is a lot of big blinds to have.
Yeah, if you give us some stats there regarding that. So in my experience and the knowledge I have about poker, usually you prefer and want to consider going all in when you have less than 20 big blinds.
10.
Does that make sense?
10.
Or these metrics? Or okay, so
10.
it's kind of 10 would be the rule of thumb, your rule of thumb, or
Yep.
okay.
Once you get down to only 10 big blinds behind, you technically only have about 6.5 plays because you have to take into account small blinds as
The
well.
small blinds.
Exactly.
Correct.
So
back in the day, when I say back in the
days,
days,
and the big blind, if you add both of those together, like right now at 50 and 100, if you've only got 1,500, you really only have 10 big blinds. So once you hit the 1,500 level, then you need to start thinking about pushing all in with ace high, king high. Up until then, down to about 20 big blinds, you only want to play good premium hands unless you can get in for a cheap, like nines or above, ace king, ace queen suited, ace queen offsuit. You really don't want to play as a premium hand. What I consider premium hands are aces, kings, queens, jacks, and then ace king suited, ace king offsuit, and ace queen suited. Those are my premium hands.
Yeah,
Richie, can
and
I ask you one more question?
sure, go ahead.
I was just wondering, and it's nothing that's, I expect, because I know how Magic Eden is. How long do you think it'll be before the traits actually update? Where they put the little tag of the rarities onto the actual apes. How long do you think it'll be before they get updated like that?
Well, very good question. I know that when we asked, I believe that the answer was, "Hey, this will be fixed after sellout." But then, since the sellout happened a couple of days ago, we were expecting things to be fully arranged and up to date. And we also are waiting for some stats regarding from Magic Eden regarding how many this address or this address minted, etc. Some metrics and some stats that we can have access to. Are these two things linked or not? I don't know, but we can definitely relay the question again to the Magic Eden team. I don't know if you followed a little bit when we were minting out, but they decided to launch us, and they know how they are. They are very picky, though. So we had a couple of calls with their team, etc., and they were they happily accepted basically to launch us. So they are actually a partner of EAPES right now. So we are very close to their team, and we can ask these type of questions. So I'll definitely relay this to the team and have somebody basically get the answer to this specific question, because you're not the first one asking, and we are all very curious to know the final ranks, etc., and other metrics regarding the collection.
Yeah, because I
Does it
think
make sense?
it'll definitely cause more volume going into the community, because once people see that the rarities that are on everything, some people
Hmm.
might not realize that they actually have a rare ape.
Yeah.
And then what's going to happen is, and this is all on them, and I would say this to all the people: be careful listing your e-apes and keeping them up there, obviously, from a standpoint of, if you're not watching it, you might actually have a rare one and someone gets to swoop it up for a really good deal. And, and then
This
also
probably
you've got,
happened, and it's probably happened a couple of times already. But it's so yeah, you're right to basically warn people and have them basically wait or check a little more before listing cheap.
yeah, because also it's the, people have been talking about the snapshot, and I think you guys were very informative on that. Hey, the snapshot's going to happen between X time and X time, and it has to be completely random. And people are like, no,
Correct.
you need to tell us an exact date. Why? So you could dump your EAPE? No, that's not how it works in projects with selling NFTs in crypto.
Well, well,
No,
it was
nobody
actually
knows the
just
date.
one person. It was actually just one person who is very active and very a very big supporter of the project, etc., who was asking for, he has his reasons, I guess, but he was asking and kept asking about this. But everyone understood the fact that it has to be random, and you can't warn and tell people that it happened. So, okay, go ahead, do whatever you want to list or relist or delist or whatever you want to do. But yeah.
I know where it's about poker. Let me ask one more question, and then I'll leave it alone.
No,
But
please ask
the last,
questions. We're okay with questions. With Douglas, we like
Oh
questions.
yeah.
He likes questions about poker. I love questions about poker, but I'm also
No,
about
no, no.
I'm
This
here
is about
representing the
Yeah, this is about your project. This is your project.
yeah.
I love nothing better than hearing things like this leading up into the final table. This is what makes for a good
Nice,
right.
broadcast.
Yeah,
nice.
exactly.
Okay,
So the
go for
last
it.
question would be, the last question would be, I have an understanding of that holding the ape is going to give what's called a nana, and then also a piece of land on the metaverse. Um, are either of those assets that you'll get for holding an ape, regardless of the rarity, are any of those assets going to be actually NFTs that you could turn around and say, okay, now I can say to myself, I spent X amount of dollars minting the NFT. And if I don't want the Nana, I could sell it, or I don't want the land, I could sell it. Is that a possibility, or is it something that's going to only be available inside the metaverse?
So for the Nana, you're definitely right. It will be an NFT, etc., that you will be own. You can trade, you can sell, you can list, you do whatever you want with it. It will have its utility to increase your staking rewards, etc. So it's going to be a gamified type of staking. And what was the other one you said?
The land?
Yes, the land. So the land, it's pretty much the same. You should, and the community should know and hear a little bit more about and know a little more about the lands in the very near future. To be honest, I don't have the date. I know some team members are focused on this part of the project regarding the land. But again, everyone was focused on the sellout and the collection right now on Solana. So, but now that it's sold out, there's some other things that we are focused on, and one of them is actually the land. And the land will be actually the same thing. It will be an NFT that you will own, and that you can do whatever you want with it as well. So that's correct.
Yeah, I think those are great pluses for causing utility for just holding the actual ape.
Yeah, agreed.
Down to
Let's see how many players are left.
58. Down to 58.
Wow, that quick.
Yep. Not even
It's
to the
it's
first hour.
But actually, it goes back to my mistake. Again, I repeat, it's my mistake. I did not turn off that setting when I was organizing and structuring the event a couple of days ago. Again, I spent the whole week in bed. I was a bit sick, recovering from the flu. So I missed that setting there, so that's why it actually kicked out a couple of players who were away of the tournament for more than 2 minutes. So my apologies again to the community. It will not happen again. And that's why it went really, really quick in that past hour, and we're only 56 players playing right now. So again, to everyone, apologies.
Itchy, are you still in?
I am, but I only played two hands. And like I have 50. Yeah, I only played two hands. Just not getting any good hand, and the only one that was really decent, I lost 40% of my stack. So I'm still in, and didn't win any hand. Played two, lost two.
I haven't even seen a flop yet, and I'm 51st out of 57.
Wow,
Haven't
it's
even seen a
crazy.
flop.
You're 51st, you said.
Yep. 51st out of 57.
Okay, I'm 55th out of 57.
Now, be honest. Have you been folding good hands?
I haven't even.
Well,
Well, the best hand that I've had has been pocket eights, and somebody went
okay.
all in,
Wow. So
and I folded it.
if you had pocket aces and they went all in, would you fold it?
Hell no.
Oh, pre-flop
I'm not
or
stupid.
well, are we talking pre-flop or not?
Yeah, pre-flop.
Nah.
Of course
Pre-flop.
not,
Nah, man. If I
man.
have weapons of mass destruction, I'm gonna go down in flames with them.
Well, good. I don't
Do you
feel
know that?
bad then.
No, you should not feel bad. And you know,
Aces,
Douglas, since
kings,
you're big,
going down in
y-
flames, baby.
y- yeah, and since you're big into poker tournaments, etc., do you know that hand? I believe it was the main event where somebody folded aces pre-flop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know what hand I'm talking about.
I
I
can
can't
actually tell
recall
you
if it
all
was
about
the
it.
main.
I can actually tell you
Okay,
all about
well,
it.
I
They
knew you
were
would know. Can you
okay.
remind us of what that specific hand, please?
It if I'm not mistaken, it was last year or the year before, and
Mhm.
one of the people that had 2 times the average chip stack, they were
Yeah.
8 people away from being in the money, and somebody raised all in pre-flop. They had action two spots later, and it showed them on the feature table holding pocket aces, and they looked at the clock, looked at how many hands they had to go before the break, and then they seen there was only 8 people to go until the money, and they folded pocket
Yes.
aces, and everybody
Yeah, I
thought they were
remember now.
totally insane. Well, they're not insane. They are money players, and you
Yeah, there
have
was a big
pocket
jump, right, in the
aces.
payouts, right?
Well,
There
yeah,
was a
from
big jump in the
zero
payout. Yeah.
to money. And why
Yeah.
why would you risk 3.5 days of playing in the main event whenever
Crazy.
you have 2 times the average chip stack and you're not in the money yet? Fold your aces, fold everything, get up, walk away,
Would
go
he
to
would
dinner.
he have won?
Doesn't matter.
Would he have won?
Doesn't matter. It does not matter. He had 2 times the average chip stack with only 8 people to go to make the money. To make the minimum money, they were literally on the money bubble. That is a smart
Yeah.
fold, because you
Crazy.
have people that are trying to double up to make the money. Why would you risk
Do we know?
pocket aces pre-flop
Did we see a
when?
flop on that hand, or
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
do
they
we
did.
know?
Oh, I can't.
Do we know?
I don't even remember. It doesn't matter though.
Yeah. Oh, it
He
doesn't matter.
is.
It's just
Did the guy get the
curiosity,
money though?
Oh yeah, he made the
Did the
money
guy get the
easily.
money?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He made the money. He made day 4. But it was the simple fact that he had 2x the average chip stack, so he was going to bag chips that night and be in the money. Why risk a all-in
Oh, I would have done the same
raise
thing.
pre-flop with pocket aces? Pocket aces are only good until the flop. Somebody can have 2 hearts. Somebody can have 9-10. Somebody can have pocket threes. You want to play hands that are premium like that and see a flop. After the flop, then you can push all in. Pre-flop, you
Yeah.
don't want to risk it. Especially
Yeah.
whenever
So
you're
that
playing for a $15,000 payday after 3 days of playing in a tournament.
yeah. That tells you a
Yeah.
lot about that player
Mm-hmm.
specifically and his experience. He
Mm-hmm.
probably saw a lot of hands, and there's a lot of crazy flops, and
Mm-hmm.
and how and a hand can turn very quickly. So yeah, I guess that was a great fold.
Pre-flop, aces are an 80% chance to win. Pre-flop. Post-flop,
That's the official stats. That's the official probability there to win in with an aces pre-flop.
technically it's 85%, but
85%.
but
So
I always say 4 to
That's
1.
never happened with me, bro. Bullets kill me every time pre-flop.
Well,
Every time
well,
see,
pre-flop.
that is just it though. Every single hand has power pre-flop, but aces are only good if you don't catch a flop. If the other
yeah,
players, they can have Jackson 5, they can have Motown, they can have pocket kings, they can have Queen 10, King Queen offsuit. If the flop comes 2 queens and you have King Queen offsuit and the other player has pocket aces, guess what? Those pocket aces are dog shit. They've only got an 8% chance to win after the flop to a pocket pair of queens.
yeah.
Or
And the best hand to basically go against pair of aces is 10 jack or 9-10, like a suited connectors.
mm-hmm.
And 10 jack is actually better because you're actually removing an ace. You're removing a 10 jack possibility for the other guy who has aces to make a straight. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why actually 10 jack is actually the best hand to go against
Yep.
a pair of aces.
Pre-flop,
For
You're
me,
looking
I've
at
won.
a good thing. Post flop, it all
Yeah,
depends on what the flop is.
I've won more hands with pocket deuces pre-flop,
Mm-hmm.
going all in, knocking out aces, aka pocket aces, many times as compared to the times I've won having the bullets. I've won more with pocket twos. If that just is a crazy stat.
Yep. Pocket pairs happen 12% of the time. That's pocket aces down through pocket deuces. You will get dealt pocket pairs 12% of the time on average. But like I said, it all depends on the flop. Like let's take my table right now. 6-5-3 ace, rainbow flop, okay? I have king queen. My king queen is dog shit. Absolute dog
All
shit.
right. I'm out, guys. Ace Jack against Ace 7.
Ugh.
He had ace 7 and he had ace 7 of hearts, and obviously 3 hearts hit the board.
Ugh.
So yeah,
Oh
my ace
God,
jack.
Richie.
Yeah, my ace jack is out. So I'm actually finished. I'm done. But I'll stay. I like this chat. I like Doug. I like you, David. So yeah, I'll stay with you guys.
Well,
Oh
Hitchy,
yeah,
what do you
yeah.
think so far?
It's great, man. I've never broadcasted before and never been in attended something like this. I just like poker, playing poker, so it's great. Next time we'll try to have maybe more projects joining us, doing this with us, and we can have a broadcast with more projects. So it's great. Well, thank you again for doing this for EAPES, and yeah, good luck for the rest of your tournament.
I just switched tables. Down to 51 players. We got to get down to 45
Well, you've made it to
players
51.
to have the final, what?
And how many hands have you played now?
One.
Zero.
One.
One.
That one that I
Nice.
just
Oh my
played,
God,
King
Hitchy, you
Queen.
listening?
King Queen was the first hand that I actually seen a flop with, and that was the last hand. So I've played one hand.
Wow.
And you didn't hit anything with the king queen? Nothing?
No, it came 6-5-3, folded out.
Yeah.
Ace on the turn.
Easy fold.
Wow.
Yep.
Man, I busted out.
Do you think the stats?
Vic, you're out as well?
Online?
Yeah.
Huh?
I went in with ace king offsuit, and lost against another ace, like an ace J, and they doubled up.
Ace jack. Oh shit. Ace king against ace jack and you're out. Yeah, that's poker. That's not fair.
But yeah, like that's the kind of hand that you have to go all in, and if you want to,
Yeah, for sure.
double up.
For sure. I mean, anytime
exactly.
against ace jack, you're ahead. You're dominating the ace jack. So technically, you're 70 or 80%.
Don't feel bad, DJ Vape. Don't feel bad. I went out with pocket aces. The bullets took me down.
Oh damn!
Damn, pre-flop. That's great. Yeah.
I only won one hand.
At least you won one hand. I played 3 hands. I won 0 hand.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah, I played 3 hands, lost all 3. And yeah.
Do you think the stats are different online than actually playing live?
Yes, they are extremely different.
Yeah. Yes, and it's
really?
it's even more different when it's a free tournament versus a paid tournament, right? So when it's free, people just tend to go all in and just call, whatever, raise. It's different when you basically there's a buy-in and you have to pay to play. Yes, and it's
really?
even
Free tournaments.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. Free tournaments is what I call prize pigging, and people will literally just play every single hand because they're looking just to chip up and to make free money. So they will play 5 different accounts if they have 5 different screens. They'll sign in under 5 different accounts. And play.
So you would
the
need
cheating online happens, but
so you need 5 Discord accounts.
No.
Yeah,
You
believe
really
me,
only
hits you.
need
They have.
5 Poker Now accounts is all you need.
Mm-hmm.
And you can dump your
Okay.
chips if you're at the same exact table. Just dump your chips all into one account. And I
Interesting.
catch cheaters all the time. All the time. That's one of the things I like about the Poker Go site, because I can go and I can look at all the names that are signed into my club GG. And if I think that there's collusion going on, I can go back and I can watch the video. And I've caught plenty of people colluding, because you look at the hands they play, you look at how the betting patterns are, and you can see somebody dumping chips off to somebody else.
Oh yeah, of course, because you got to remember people have cell phones.
Yeah.
So if you have a team of guys that are contacting, like we're talking online right now, so everyone could hear our voices.
Mm-hmm.
But if all of a sudden you start seeing weird patterns like what you were talking about, and you know that these people are actually on the cell phone telling each other what their hands are and say, hey, just fold it, and doing that type of thing, because that's what happened with Poker Stars and on all the stuff online, is because people can actually get on their cell phones and talk to one another if they're a team going against whatever the prize pool might be.
And there are certain communities where they're all about cheating. And if they find a free roll like the ones I have on my club GG, where I have $600, $700 prize pools, they will try to get a whole bunch of different names in, and they try to change it up. But I've been doing this for so damn long, and I broadcast, so I look at thousands of hands during a broadcast. I can see the patterns. They just jump out at me. And whenever I find them,
Yeah,
I put them.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the same thing with me, because I always specialized in playing tournaments. That was really my main thing. And I said that because I knew on the cash tables, that's what people were doing. They'd have cell phones and they'd wait for a sucker to come into the table. Yep. There's a table of 10, and then you're the only guy that comes in there that's not on the team, and then they're playing against you to steal your chips, right? And obviously your money, because it's a cash game. And in the tournaments, it's so much harder to do that shit, because you had 2,000 or 3,000 people. I mean, just making it down to the final table, you were lucky.
Yeah, if you ever sit down at a live table and they're not speaking English, get up and walk away.
No, when I sit at the live tables, because the last time I was in Vegas, I actually played at a table and it had 2 WSOP players at the table. And man, the table there, they got pissed off because I kept talking. I love to talk when I'm at the table, and you know how players are; they hate that shit.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah.
Was it a cash game?
Yeah, it was a cash game. I got really lucky. The WSOP players that were there were actually cool. They didn't mind me talking. It was the other players at the table that had a problem with it. I had pocket kings, and I played 47. That's one of the hands I play. It's a thing with me. I play 47, and the flop came, and it gave me an opportunity for an open-ended straight. And
so 5-6, 5-6 something.
So he hit his 3 of a kind on the flop, and I know I just had a feeling. I go, someone hit the king for sure. Possible AK or pocket kings. I checked, and then someone had pocket queens, right? And then the queen came on the next card, so now they got a set, and so now that person goes all in, and of course they're checking. I got the open-ended straight. I already had my chip count was low, so I said, well, if a river hits, great, I'll just go ahead and do it, and I went all in. And of course, I hit the straight, and all the people went all in, and it came to the guy who had pocket kings. And dude, I've never seen anyone get so pissed off at the table. The guy stood up, And he goes, who the fuck plays 4-7? Nobody plays 4-7. And I go, dude, it's your own fault for not raising on the flop. You should have raised on the flop, or you should have raised pre-flop with pocket kings, bro. You know, you should
Yeah,
have
to your
raised
defense,
more.
you were the
didn't
one
raise it.
pushing. You were the one shoving. So to your defense, to me, it's okay. I mean, you were the one shoving with your all in, with your open ended, and plus, as you said, if nobody raised on the flop, so yeah, there is no problem with that. I mean, he can say, well, he's just disappointed and mad,
You know
but
what
it's
do
okay.
you know what he said to me? And here's what I did. I said, guys, that's enough for me. I'm tired. I'm gonna head home. And I gathered up my chips and started to get ready to leave the table. He told me, you cannot leave.
Yeah.
And I
Mm.
go, bro, who do you think you are? What do you mean I can't leave? And the pit boss, because he had started on a bad negative note already, walked over and he went to the pit boss. He goes, is he allowed to leave?
Yeah.
And the pit boss goes, yeah, he can leave anytime that he wants to. And he goes, but he has to wait a period of time to come back. I said, well, don't worry, I'm not coming back. The guy was just heated, dude. The WSOP players were just laughing their ass off, bro. It was hilarious.
Yeah. So question for you guys. How do you guys do it in the US? I'm based in Montreal, so Eastern Canada. And
Mhm.
when you go to the casino here, etc., out of courtesy, you basically, if you win a couple of hands or a big hand, you just don't leave after that big hand. You
No.
basically, out of courtesy, you basically tell the dealer, "Hey, one last
No.
tour or
No.
whatever," and and there you go. So people are aware that you're leaving in like whatever 5, 6, 7 hands,
No.
and that's it. So you can fold all of them without even seeing the hand. But just this is how, out of courtesy, this is how people do it. But not everyone. Again,
No.
you can just leave after that, after your hand or your big win on that hand. But I'm just curious how if this happens in the
It
US or
depends.
any other.
No.
It
I get
depends,
up and
bro.
walk away. If I
That's
want to
right,
leave,
bro.
I get up and walk away. I'm not
And it's
beholden.
okay. It
Oh.
happens in Montreal, in Canada as well. I'm just sometimes some people are a little bit more.
Oh well.
Hey, I'm leaving in few hands. I'm not gonna
It
leave
depends
now
on the
because I
pot.
just won. Whatever. Yeah.
It depends on the
Okay.
pot. I won 3K on that pot. There's no way I was
Nice.
going to put it back into the game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. If somebody had the balls to say that to me, I would look at him and go, 20 years ago, we would have taken you out back and broken your fingers. Don't ever talk to me that way.
So,
Bro, I
so
can't
back in the
believe that he
days,
did
there
that.
was none of that.
No, you could get up and leave. It's your money. You won it. They don't have
Hmm.
any
Yeah.
right
No.
whatsoever to say, "Oh, you can't leave." Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
20 years ago, we would have taken that guy out back and rolled him for all of his money.
Interesting.
Now, if I'm at a table playing with somebody that I know is a mobster or something like that, you have to play the table. But if I'm at just a pub table, which is a pickup group, if I'm just at a pug table with people playing, I'm gonna get up and leave as soon as I please. You know,
Mm.
typically whenever I'm in Vegas playing, I like to play at the Bellagio. I like to play at the Aria. I like playing at the MGM Grand. I'll sit down with a stack of white, or with a rack of white. Sorry, a 100. And if I lose the 100, I get up and I leave because I know that that's not a very good table for me at that time, or it might be a bad seat. If I sit down with 100 and I get up to 400, I get up and I leave because I look for a 3x or a 4x. So it all depends on the table. There have been times where I've been in Vegas playing with certain people where I don't get up and leave because I was invited by them. Now, if
Yeah.
you're in a situation like that where the person that's at the table and you guys had plans to sit there and play for 3 or 4 hours and then go to a nice steak dinner, you keep on playing because you
Mhm.
have told that person, yeah, I am going to stay here until we go to dinner. But if you're at a table with just a whole bunch of pickup guys, nah, you ain't beholden to anybody.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Because I've played with some made men before and lost $200, $300, $400. And they look at me and go, "Man, you're having a bad night." And I'm like, "Bad seat, bad luck," and reach for another $200 and put it out there on the table because I'm not about to piss them off because I don't want to end up in a shallow grave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of lucky, Hitchy. Back in the 90s, I actually got to do something that you only hear about in the movies, and I got to sit down and I got to drink bourbon and whiskey with Frank Sinatra, and I got to shake his hand. So that's one of those things that I take a lot of pride in.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Right?
Yeah, that's super dope.
Awesome.
Right? That is still one of the greatest things in my entire life. Beyond the birth of my kids and my marriage, yeah, shaking Frank's hand is just beyond belief. I mean, that man was a god.
Was he big in poker? I mean, was he playing a lot or?
Oh, no. We actually went and we met him at the Flamingo. It was 1993.
Okay.
And I was out with a couple of my buddies, and we were at the World Series of Poker. And he tells me after we got knocked out of the tournament, he goes, "Hey, do you want to go meet somebody really, really famous?" And I was like, "We're in Vegas. Everybody's famous." He goes, "No, man. We're going to go and we're going to do something that you'll probably remember forever." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, fine. Hey, let's go." I'm in my 20s. God, I was like 23, 24 at the time. And we get into the car and we drove down into the South Strip. Now, you have to realize this is before the Luxor was built, before Mandalay Bay was built or anything. It was just the Flamingo and then the airport. That's all. That and the Oyo was still there because the Oyo was pretty new at that time. And we pulled up to the, I pulled in there right into the Flamingo and got out and went inside, and we went into the cabaret. And of course, at a table up to the front and off and to the left, there's this table full of guys in suits. I'm in a t-shirt and a pair of jeans because I've been playing. And we walk up, and of course, as we get closer to him, I'm like, wait a second. I recognize that guy. And I recognize the other person that was with him because it was Dean Martin. And it was like, oh my God. And we walked up, and of course, my buddy reaches out and goes, "Hey, Frank, I brought one of my friends that plays poker, and I wanted him just to meet you." And Frank looks at me and, he goes, "How old are you, kid?" And I'm like, 24. And he's like, that's kind of cool. So what are you in town for? And I was like, "I'm here playing poker. I'm here just to play in the World Series of Poker." And he goes, "Well, have a seat." Excuse me? I can sit. What do you mean I can sit? So we sat there, had some drinks, listened to the music, sitting there talking poker. Man, amazing, phenomenal night. We sat there for like 2 hours. And then whenever I got up, he actually sticks his hand out and he goes, "Nice to meet you." And I was just like, oh my God. Put my hand out, I'm shaking Frank Sinatra's hand. I was like, wow, cool. Yeah. Good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you played your first World Series of Poker in your 20s?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, back when there was only about 150, maybe 200 players at the main event. And each one of the games, hell, I think there was like 26 games during that World Series of Poker. And each one, there's maybe 150, maybe 175 of us playing. Yeah, it's just, man, it has changed so much. So much.
Who's your favorite player?
What was the buy-in?
Oh, well, the buy-ins were 1,500, 3,000, 5,000, and 10,000. It all
was that the main event?
what? Well, the main event has been 10,000 since. Oh, geez.
Correct.
1983, 1982. It went to
Oh my
10,000.
God.
Oh yeah.
1983, 10,000, 1983. That's a lot
Yeah.
of money back then. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money back then.
Back in 1971, the original buy-in was only 5,000, and there were no bracelets. In 1971 and 1972, it was a invite only. And in 1971, I believe they played like 20 or 30 different matches, and it was voted on by all the players as to who the overall champion was. And that's whenever Johnny won in 1972 and 1973. Whenever he won the back-to-back, well, he was voted the champion. There wasn't a main event. And then in 1973 was the first actual main event, and the buy-ins were for 5,000, and it was 70. You know what? It might have been 78 that it went to 10,000 buy-in for the main event, because there was like 90 people or 108 people, I believe, in 1978. So it's been, 10,000 buy-in for 40 years. But
Years or so.
But the individual games have always been, well, they were typically 1,000, 1,500, 3,000, 5,000, and then the 10,000. Like the $10,000 buy-ins now are the 7 different championships. And of course, they have the high rollers for the 25,000, 250,000, 100,000. Then they have the player poker championships for 50,000, which that tournament is actually now the bracelet that all the professionals want to win. Because if you win the poker player championship, well, that shows that you are a complete and a rounded player, because you have to be good in 9 different poker disciplines. So those are extremely important. Whereas with Mike,
that's not for me. I'll stick to Texas Hold'em. That's it.
Yeah, see, and I'm an expert in horse, because I've just always enjoyed horse, and I have to be good in Hold'em, no limit. Then I have to be an expert in Omaha. And then we play Raz, then we play 7-card stud, and then we play Omaha high-low. So all 5 of those disciplines, I'm a master. I know all the percentages. I know what to play. I know how to play them. I know when to bet. I know when not to bet. I know when to fold. Those are just my games. And there are so many things now. And, oh, man, I really want to play this. You know what? I'm going to go all in with my 10 jack suited. I got to double up at some point. We're down to 36, and I'm up against pocket aces. Oh, I flopped a jack. I need a jack or a 10. Oh, and he gets an ace on the turn. I'm out.
Oops.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no, I got a straight. I got a straight on the river. I pulled a straight. Oh, I took out pocket aces. I doubled up through pocket aces. Holy moly.
No way.
Yes.
Shit.
Oh, I got the runner. Ace queen to make a straight.
There it is.
Jack 10.
I'm watching the delay.
Oh. I survived. Look at that.
Oh.
The first real hand that I played.
Pocket aces are shit.
The first real hand.
Were you playing
that I
against
played,
David?
And just like that, I went from 34th place up to 28th place. So we're down to 36. We're down to the final 4 tables, and that's the first hand that I actually seen the river.
Wow, that's dope.
Ooh, man. Whoo.
Oh, so
I
wait a
thought I was
second. This
dead.
is
I thought I was dead.
So we should okay, we have it now on the YouTube, right? Because of the 40 minutes delay.
40 seconds.
40 seconds delay. So sorry. So I think I'm watching it right now. Okay. On the queen on the river.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
First hand I actually played. Nailed it.
Nice. Oh. Good for you, man. You gotta be lucky sometimes.
See, and just like that, I have another 10 big blinds. So
But the gentleman's name was David, the
that
Yeah,
person
it
who you
wasn't
won
me.
against.
oh, that
He
Yeah.
wasn't you, but his
TBBRR.
name was David as well. Yeah, TBBR NFT, David. Aces are not running well tonight.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. We are an hour and 19 minutes into the tournament. Let's go ahead and see what the leaders are looking like. T-Boy is leading at 128,874.
Oh, damn.
Cena is at 95,000. Adonis 445. He's been right there the whole game. 85,000. Fourth place RTZ is at 54.7, and fifth place is Yura 7111 at 50,000. So 50,000 gets you into the top 5 right now. Top 10, 28,895. Runding still sitting there in the top 10. So that's where we're sitting right now in the EAPES poker tournament. 32 players left, so it's not going to be very long. We're going to be down to the final 3 tables. We'll reach that final 3 tables at 27 players, down to 32 right now. Yours truly sitting in 26th place.
Lord Galaban, how many of these are you doing a week?
I actually used to broadcast up to 10 poker tournaments a week whenever I was broadcasting with the Dead Poker Society, because I was one of the team members, and we literally had poker games every single day of the week.
Wow.
Nice.
How many are you doing now?
I actually stepped way, way back. I got to the point where it was just way too much. I wanted to spend more time with the wife. And where in the hell did I go? Where's my table? Oh my god. I gotta find my table. For some reason, my table disappeared. No player found. What do you mean, no player found? Oh my god, if it brought me out of the tournament, what the hell?
Boy, he got quiet, didn't he, Hitchy?
Well, I'm trying to find my table. Oh, there I am. Whew, thank God. Oh, my lord.
All right. Well, you scared me for a bit.
Whew. Well, at first I thought I'd kicked myself out of the tournament. Oh my God, I was about
Go
to
to my
freak
table
out.
because you went. Yeah, because you went with closed. Now I'm seeing it on the broadcast. If you've
Jeez,
done closed, you
yeah.
should say because they were changing you the table. Okay, the platform was changing you the
Whew.
table, and
Scared
then
the
you should have
piss out of me.
clicked on go to my table instead of close.
Yeah, I accidentally hit closed. Oh,
Yeah.
scared me. Oh
Oops.
my God. Oof.
Oof.
See, these
Listen,
are things
DJ
that...
Vape is laughing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. We already
Hey,
had a couple
guys,
of people
by the way, when
complaining
I
in
was
the community, so I didn't want to have the broadcaster complain as well.
Nah, hell,
by the
man.
way, guys, when I was streaming into the Discord, could you hear the audio?
I have no idea.
You were streaming on the what? Sorry, on the live Twitch Discord server channel.
Yeah, I was streaming earlier from the beginning of the game,
Okay.
the YouTube feed, and I'm wondering,
Okay.
could you see and hear it?
Wasn't
I think
even
I
looking.
tried to go in. Yeah, I looked for a second because I read next to your name it was saying live, so I understood that somebody was streaming. So I tried, and yes, it worked. But then, because of the delay, and I was actually having the broadcast on YouTube, and you're live, so I basically had to. I believe it was working. Yes, I was watching the stream, and I believe there was the sound was working as well. But then I had to leave because I had the two streams at the same time, so I had to leave one. But yes, I believe it was working. I believe it was you who was streaming because I was playing and talking at the same time and trying to see what's going on in there. So yeah, earlier it was working.
All right, cool. I couldn't for some reason I couldn't speak through that feed, so I couldn't participate in any conversation. But That's why I busted out on purpose so I can talk.
He busted out on purpose with Ace King. Yeah, he was just lucky with his Ace Jack, man.
Yeah. I think I lost to that kid boy or whatever his name is.
Bit Boy.
No, it started with a K. It's like Kit Boy or something like this.
Kick Boy. I think he was
yeah, he's
leading
on
the
top.
tournament earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on top.
Yeah, but you helped him being on top.
Well, there's always next Sunday.
I agree.
Oh, there we go. Just got myself some more. Up
Nice.
over 10,000. Oh, we have blinds at 400, 800. We got 3 minutes left in this blind level. We are down to 29 players, so we're only 2 players away from down to the final 3 tables, everyone. Here at the EAPES Poker Tournament on this Sunday, 27th of July. Leaders are, I believe we have 2 people over 120,000 right now, so the leaders are definitely stretching out. I have one of those leaders at 100,000 sitting just 2 spots to my left. Anticina. We got Yahiku up there at 75,000 sitting up in seat 1. Got a couple of us at, let's see, Ninja's down to only 2,290. Kriak is sitting pretty good as well. Raise it up, see if I can get Ninja all in here on this hand. Now I have a little bit to where I can actually start to play. Now that we're down to only 29 people, now I need to start actually playing. And gotta try to get this hand. There's 6,000 out there. Aha! Just like that. Up to 14,000. Up to 18th
Wow.
place now.
Nice.
Yep, I see you.
Now it's time to start making a move. Let's go back over. See, I know I'm going to fold this hand, so let's go over. We'll check out what we're looking at here with the leaderboard. And come and talk to us, leaderboard. K-Boy still sitting in first place at 127,000. Anticina sitting at my table in second place at 104,000. Third place is Adonis 445. He's been right there in the top of the leaderboard the whole day. 83,800. Old Man 23 sitting in fourth at 77,976. Just a smidge under 78,000. And Yahiku is sitting in fifth. So I have the second place and the fifth place in chips sitting at my table. Yahiku sitting at just a smidge under 75,000 in chips. 75,000 in chips is what you're going to need to get in the top 5. Top 10 right now is sitting at 27,100. So just to make it into the top 10, all I need is a little bit more than a double up right now. And that's the lead board right now, everyone. Yeah, I'm sitting
Got
at
40 seconds
14,000.
until the blinds.
There
Got
you go.
37 seconds for the blinds to go up.
29 players. Down to the final 29. We're an hour and a half into gameplay here in the EAPES Poker Tournament today. Oh, Yahiku goes all in. Do I take my chance here? You know? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to take my chance right here. I want to make my double up. I got to make a double up somewhere here. I'm going to take my chance right here. See if I can get some out of Yahiku. He's got pocket tens. I have king, queen. It's a flop. Ace 10, ace. He flops a boat. I'm dead in the water. Unless there's a jack on the river, I'm out. And it's
Not
a king
even.
on the river.
He has
nice hand.
Oh.
even a jack. Even a
Yep,
jack
yep,
would
even a
have
jack wouldn't
saved
have
you
helped
at a
me.
full
I
house.
was dead.
Yeah.
Good flop. Good flop. Yep, close it, and now let's just go back to just playing. There we go. You know what? That's not bad. Lasted all the way to the final 28. I'll take it.
Wow.
Well done, man. Well done.
Ran into a bomb. I finished in 29th. I wasn't here to win anyways. I'm here to broadcast. I much more enjoy broadcasting whenever I'm not in. And for anybody wondering, I've actually broadcast 3 major tournaments where I've won big money online while playing. I've actually broadcast. 2 of the tournaments, I actually showed my hands at the final table, the entire final table, and I still won the tournament.
How is that possible? I mean, was there a delay or something?
Yeah, they just weren't watching the broadcast.
No, that's ridiculous. How is that possible?
If you're a good poker player, it doesn't matter what you're holding.
Yeah, right.
Blinds are at 800, 1600 here in the EAPES Poker Tournament. We are down to the final... Oh, you know what? Now that I'm not in, it doesn't show me the amount of people left. Haha. So let's go back over here. We will refresh to make sure we keep up to date with the chip counts. And we are down to the final 28. Let's see. With the blinds where they are, we have 7 people that are under 10,000. So those people are in the hot seat. Let's see if we can start shrinking these tables down to get everybody on the feed here. Shrink that table down there. We're going to take this one, throw it right over there. Bring it down.
Hey, Brian, David, would you guys be available to do that again next weekend?
Next weekend, next Sunday. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything planned for next Sunday.
All right. So
I think I'll
what
be
about
out
you,
of town.
David?
I'm not back until August 6th.
Oh,
When is next Sunday?
around the same time, if that works for everyone.
Next Sunday
I'm seeing-
is August 6th, I think.
Is it? Damn.
Wait.
No.
No, wait. I'm sorry.
Next Sunday.
No, I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah, I was like, what's going on?
I was looking at July. Sorry.
You're 3 days away.
Yeah, August 3rd.
Okay, August 3rd.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
back
but,
on. I'll be back on. I'll be back on August 5th. I'm actually going out to do some recording, and I should be back August 5th. But I'll be available from the 9th on from there.
all right, so we're gonna do that then. So we're gonna do. So we're gonna have one next week and next weekend, and the weekend after that. So maybe on the 10th, you can join the one on the 10th or something.
For sure, no problem.
Yeah, we'll try to do that as often as possible. But it's cool, it's fun, and it gathers the community, and it's one of the activities that we want to do to gather a bigger audience, a bigger community in the Solana ecosystem. You're mainly on Solana, David, right?
Yeah, I'm mainly on Solana right now, but I've done a lot. You could talk to DJ Vape about exactly who I am. I'm probably going to be changing. I'm going to probably be changing my name.
Not sure what that means, but
You can find out from him. I like to remain low key. This is your project, bro.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm probably going to be changing my name.
David and I had drinks yesterday. He lived like probably 10 minutes away from me.
Oh, so it's the gentleman who lives very you discovered this past week or so that he lives very, very close to you, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Cool that you guys met in real life.
Yeah, definitely. I drank a little too much, but I'm okay. I usually don't, Hitchy, I usually don't drink too much too often. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well,
it was fun hanging out, bro.
We had a great time, though.
Yeah,
DJ
that's
Vape
great,
is
man.
a very great individual. I enjoy talking with him. That's for sure.
By the
That's
way,
cool, man.
like it was so busy outside yesterday. Like so many people walking around, and it was amazing to see.
What
Yeah,
about
definitely.
because last time you guys were chatting, I was reading that a bunch of you guys are based in the area, in the California area, LA, or close to LA, or and some people would be down to drive for a bit to meet a couple of the EAPES guys, community, etc. So is that something that, because I was thinking about this for a long, long time, and I was talking about the team about it to basically organize these EAPES meets, where the EAPES community can meet in real life, and maybe again, this is just an idea, if the team is okay with it, to offer a little something to help you guys basically meet in real life and have some fun. So
That
Well,
would
I
be
think it'd be
dope.
good to be able to.
I would think I would. I'm not sure though. Like, if there's probably just a small handful of people here in LA. I know
it doesn't
AC
have to
Crypto
be.
had said, "Oh, we'll drive out," but I think he just said that in fun because Arizona's kind of far.
Yeah, but I believe, but Jake is around there. I believe Ryoshi is in the area as well. So it doesn't have to be like 10 people. It could be 5, 6, 7 people if there's
Oh
the
yeah, do
EAPES
that. Do
meet
that.
could be just and yeah, so that's great actually. Basically, there are some people who wants to remain low key and don't show their picture in real life, etc. But maybe something like, hey, we're have an EAPES hoodie. Wear your EAPES hoodie and go grab a beer or something with the community, and post it on Twitter, and basically enter a raffle to win something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just throwing some ideas
We'll figure
right
we'll
here,
figure
but
figure something out.
yeah,
Like,
would
I
be
wore
cool,
my
right?
EAPES hat yesterday so that the homie David would
Nice.
recognize me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I think it's
That
always good to record that type of content, Hitchy, because it showed that people of the community are getting together in real life. And yes, there's a lot of people that are, they don't want to show their face and stuff like that for
yeah.
whatever reasons. But I think
Hmm.
that
Yeah,
when you
but you know
do
what?
do that, it's a good thing.
But
Yeah,
for
I
in
agree.
real life events, more I think more people are cool with IRL events, because it's limited, like, exposure, as opposed to like showing who they are or doxing on Twitter or online. Because I
Hmm.
attend a lot of DGOD events out here in LA, and it's like, everyone kind of shows up, but like online, they some people just never show their picture.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, I remember the one you showed us, couple a short video or something, and a clip that D-Gods took, and it was actually great to have that type of event, and it was a lot of people attended, right?
The DGOD events? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But there's also like, well, they used to do a NFT event every Thursday in Venice. A lot of
Hmm.
people showed up for that. I forget what it was called, because I don't think they haven't done it in a while. But yeah, I mean, like, I think more and more events that you can do like that and get out and meet and network, the better.
They do it every Thursday, you said?
No, yeah, there was an NFT, like NFT Live, or I can't remember the name. But they used to do a Thursday event and they would broadcast it and stream on X, and you can show up and hang out, and then after, like, this question and answer, they would have a bunch of interviews, like NFT founders roll through, and then afterwards, like, they would go to the bar and drink down. So yeah.
Nice.
Oh wow, I like the multi-table look here.
Yeah, now that we're down
Yeah,
to the
it's
final
good.
3 tables, makes it easier just to see all the action and call it.
Oh heck yeah.
We got about a minute 30 until the next break, so.
Did you
Your
already
boys
play the
still up,
main
huh?
event, Douglas?
Yes, yes. Yeah, the World Series of Poker is over with for this year.
No, I know. I said, did you ever play the main event?
Oh yeah.
How many times?
3.
So you don't mind me asking? Okay, that's cool.
92,
Cool, man.
93, and 94.
Nice.
And then I decided
And
that I
what?
wanted a family. So I gave up poker and I got a career.
Yeah, there you go.
Hard to win the money on the main event. It's crazy hard. Yeah.
But
So are you still out in Vegas?
No, actually, I'm based out of a little town called Colorado City, Colorado. It's about 70 miles south of Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Oh, wow.
I've been driving a semi for the last 20 years.
Wow. That's not an easy task. I'd be killing people falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, this last week was actually a rough one because I pulled 3 straight days of 13-hour days behind the wheel. Yesterday, all I did was lay in bed and rest. But I am looking forward to Rare Evo here in 2 weeks.
Is it in Vegas or
Yeah.
is it in?
Yeah.
You prefer driving instead of flying in, or?
No, I'm gonna fly in Saturday morning. Oh, we got
Okay.
Queens versus Ace King. Up at the top table, Queens are well ahead. Oh, and a King on the river. And the Queens go down in flames. And that takes us into the break. Pocket 5s down at that table. Win with the final hand of the hour. 2 pair. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. Go ahead and refresh now that we're into the break. Come back up here, pop the stacks. Oldman is leading going into the second break at 175,742. Keyboy still right there in the top 5 in second place at 120,000. Antecina sitting in third at 105,000. Fourth place is Adonis 445. He's been right there in the top 5 the whole day, 97,800. Fifth place, Yahiku, the person that took me out, sent in 66,000. Going down to 10th place, 25,000 still for only 10th place. So coming into the final, how many we got left? We have 22 players left. So we're looking at 4 players down to the final 18. Won't be very long. And we should be down to that final 18. What do we got? We got a decent block of 4 players sitting in between 14,000 and 13,000. So looking up to 14th place, we're looking at 15,000. Blinds are at 816. So you're looking at 10 big blinds in 14th place right now, everyone. So it shouldn't be much longer, and we'll be down to the final 2 tables. I'd say maybe 10 minutes of play into the third hour. We'll be down to the final 2 tables. Probably 20 to 30 minutes later, we'll be down to the final 9 tables. Here.
Yeah, Hitchy, make sure you hit me up on a DM. Then I'll fill you in.
Sure. I'll DM you right now.
that almost sounded, yeah, okay.
That's all right.
That's not what I meant. Come on, Douglas. Come on, Douglas. I didn't say that.
Hey, man, we're having fun here. We're having fun. I don't know if you guys would like me to let you guys in on something that I'm actually doing for the Rare Evo Poker Classic. We could either talk off air about what I'm doing, or I can let you guys know about it here, to where everybody on the YouTube channel can actually hear about it as well. Since we have a little
please
bit of
do.
time. For the first time ever in the history that I've been playing, I'm giving out action spots for myself for the Rare Evo Poker Classic, so that whenever people are watching it on the Poker Ghost stream, and if I'm on the stream, then they can have a little bit of skin in the game of actually watching. And I'm selling 10 spots of my action at 10% each, which is 50% of the initial buy-in and 50% of the add-on. The initial buy-in is going to be $270, so I'm putting up $130 of action. And on the rebuy, I'm putting up $130. Well, it's actually $135, but there's going to be 10 spots of $27 each that I'm selling action. And I figured I would let you guys know. There's actually 6 of the spots that are already bought, and I'm going to officially open up the actual buy-in action spots probably Monday. But if anybody would like to actually watch the Rare Evo Poker Classic and have a little bit of skin in the game, this is the first time I'm ever selling action for myself.
That's cool. That's awesome. So you said 6 spots already sold, and you have 4 spots left for the buy-in, and then you have another 10 for the rebuy.
No. There's only going to be 10 spots total.
10 spot total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
For $10, you said how much each?
$27 each. Which
27.
For
Okay.
anybody that actually knows about buying action on a poker player, usually it costs a whole lot more, and the poker players mark it up. But this is a way so that the Quakey community can actually have some skin in the game. I don't know if there's going to be any spots left over once I open it up, because some people want multiple spots. I had one guy that wanted to buy all my action. Whenever I told him it was only going to be $270 total, he said, "Where do you want me to send the money?" so that he could have basically half of me. But this is the first time that I'm ever offering action. Usually I just go out and I play my poker tournaments, and I don't ask for any type of things like that because I like having all my own action.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not very familiar with that, but it's good to know. It's good to let the community know about it, and I'll probably reach out to you later on, DMs, etc.
Yeah.
Might be interested.
Yeah, with setting up some other things, and we can get you set up on the club GG as well, Hitchy, if you guys want to go that way instead of doing it over here on the Poker Now. And even if it's just like a one-time thing, just so you can try it out, just to see how it fits in, too. I can help you out with that. Because this is what I like to do. The NFTs are fun. Cryptocurrency is fun. Poker, that's my second life.
Yeah, I love poker. I mean, I used to watch like hundreds of hours per month of poker. I love this game. I mean, used to watch all the Poker After Night, Poker After Dark, or I'm not sure how they used to be called, etc. All the cash games, everything that was available back then. Before Go, I love the game. I love cards. I love playing cards in general. So yeah, it's cool.
I'll bet you would love watching the NFT Poker Championship from last year.
I mean, I'm quite confident that I would like it. I'm just a bit lazy to go on your 100 videos and find it in there. So if you drop the link, I'll find it.
It's actually not on mine. It's on the Poker Go channel.
Okay. Oh, the Poker Go channel. Okay. I just renewed my subscription to Poker Go, so for the main event. So I'm only watching, because the lack of time, only watching the main event on Poker Go with my subscription. But this time, I will definitely watch 2 events, and the second event will be the one that you just mentioned. So, and it's the event that you won last year, right?
Yeah, it's the event that I won. Last year. It's the 2024 NFT Poker Championships. I can actually send you the link. Ooh.
I mean, if you have it close by, that would be very helpful.
I'll make sure that I get it to you in a DM.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
We are down to the final 2 tables, everyone. Let's take a look at the stacks. Old man sitting at 202,000. First person to break 202,000. Keyboy still sitting in second. Adonis 445 sitting in third. Anasina sitting in fourth. And Yahiku still sitting in fifth. And let's take a look. Yes, we are down to the final 18. Looks like Illidan is down to there. So you know what? We'll just leave that right there because I know that it does not refresh on its own. I'll just keep a track on what's going on the screens. We are down to the final 18 players, everyone. Blinds are at 1,600, 3,200. Bottom of the totem pole right now, like I said, is Illidan. He's sitting at 88, 81. So he has roughly 2 orbits. So he's going to have to play a hand here pretty quickly. At the top table, we have Petru Vizoli. He's sitting at 9,064. So he's the other low man on the totem pole. There's your 2 bottom of the totem pole guys. You have 1 on each table. Old man is.
Hey guys, I'm going to be heading out.
Have a good one, Dave.
I'll talk to you guys in the near future. Itchy,
It was nice talking to you, David.
I'm going to be heading out. It was a pleasure talking with you guys. I had a great time. And I loved your announcing, Lord. You did a great job. And we'll definitely do it in the near future.
Oh, man. You might want to come back for the final table because this is only part of the announcing. Once we get down into the final table, I take over everything and I call everything.
Nice.
Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, I got to get going. We got some stuff that we're going to handle today. Going out, heading out of here before I get on a plane. So I got to spend time with the fam bam. You know how that is.
If you're on a plane, you can always download the broadcast and watch the broadcast.
Perfect. I will.
All right.
All right.
It was nice talking to you, David. Take care.
Yeah, pleasure talking to you. Like I said, I shot you a DM. Take a look at it.
I'll check it out. Thanks, David.
Oh,
okay.
Illidan
Thank
at
you.
the bottom table has pushed in his last 88, 81. Blinds are at 16 and 32. Oh, we got a 10 jack versus a jack 3 at the top table, and the 10 jack is no. We have a flush. TBBRR holds on. He had the 3 of clubs to make a 4-card flush on the board, and he caught the clubs. Oldman should have had another 40,000 in his chip stack. He's down to 187 now. Uh-oh. Illidan's ace-king versus an ace-7 of Lar, and Illidan has doubled up. He's back up to 19,000 now. We have lost 1 at the top table. Or have we? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 9 there. And we got 9 at the bottom table. So we're still at 18 players.
Oh, Illidan's ace-king versus...
I can hear somebody bleeding over.
Okay, I think that was Vape was streaming, but now he just muted himself, so it should be good.
That must be for the people in the Discord that don't want to watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube, yeah.
Lauer down to 94.99. It would appear Petru is at the bottom of the totem pole. No, he just doubled up as well. So now Lauer PXC is at the bottom of the totem pole with only 78.99. He's in a 3-way hand at the bottom table. Old Man 23 is the chip leader still at 187,000. Keyboy. Where's Keyboy? Okay, he's right there at 118. So what? We got 1, 2, 3 people above 100,000. Because Anticina is down to 96 now as well. Oh, just like that. Looks like the people on the bottom of the totem pole have doubled up now. All 3 people back up over 17,000. Petru is at the bottom of the totem pole at 13,008. Blinds still at these levels for another 3 minutes and 10. These blind levels are 12 minutes each, so it gives the players a little bit of a chance. Still sitting at 18. Up, Lar pushes all of his in, trying to steal the blinds from the button. Repley sitting at only 22,000 behind. This would be most of their stack. Thinking about defending their big blind at the bottom table there. And can't do it. So just like that, Lar banks another 8,000. They're up to 22,000. Everybody has 5. Oh, no. Lexus Soul is under 10,000, so they're now on the chopping block, as well as in the small blind. Petru pushes all in from a middle position for 13.8 and a call, so we're going to go to the river on the top table. Oh, and a third call. Keyboy bumps it up, trying to put John Metallica all in. That's a name I recognize. I recognize John's name from playing a few tournaments that I broadcast. Oh, and Lexus goes all in as well. We got Jack 9, Ace 10, King 10. Wow, there are 6 clubs in the hands. 5, Queen Jack, flop, 9. King 10 is way ahead right now. And the King 10, no, the river wins it for Petru, but Keyboy gets the side pot. Petru gets all the way up to 55,000 in chips. Keyboy banks that nice river, but Petru gets the boat on the river. Oh my goodness. Keyboy had it on the turn with the straight. Petru hits the boat on the river. So we lost one there. Petru goes from bottom of the totem pole to a sizable stack now. All the way up to 54,700 for him, which puts the bottom up. 21JJ just pushes all in for 17.8, trying to steal Old Man's blind of 3,200 that's out there. Is he going to get it done? Old Man, he has 184,000, so it would only be one-tenth of his stack to call at this point. Down at the bottom table, Old Man goes ahead and folds it away, so that puts 21JJ back up over 21,000 in chips. Limbayer is in the small blind at 74,092. Oh, I'm sorry, 7,492 chips. My bad. They push all in. Snap call. Ace 5 versus King 10 at the bottom table. 7, Queen 6, rainbow board. Aces ahead, 72 to 23. 8 on the turn. Brings out a possible straight with a 9. Jack on the river. No help for the King 10. Ace 5 doubles up. So just like that, Lim back up to 18,000 in chips. We got J-Lord at 10,000 in chips up at the top table. It looks like... Oh, no, Illidan is back down under 10,000 now. So Illidan is low man on the totem pole. J-Lord is second on that list. Illidan is in the small blind. This would be a spot where one of these big stacks should raise Illidan all in and make him have to call off the rest of his chips. With the blinds at 32.64, one of these big stacks, Adonis, you should be the one. Oh, and he just went offline. Adonis just went offline. He has 104,000. He would have been the perfect person to call ATC and to make Illidan make that call for the rest of his chips. You don't want to let the small blind get in. Oh, there we go. Reply pushes all in for 25,000. That's going to put Illidan to the test. He folds it away. I am 7 Beast in the big blind for 64. Be another 20,000 his, so over half of his stack to make the call. He folds it away as well. So Illidan down to 70-70. He's on the button, so he'll get 1 blind level. He's got basically 5 hands to find a hand to make a double up. He is low man on the totem pole. Limbear sitting at 18,000. Lauer sitting at 22,000. Ripley sitting at 35,000. We've got J-Lord up at the top at 10,000. 21JJ at 21,000. And Yahiku trying to steal a 10,000 pot out there. Just pushed all in. Oldman tried to limp. Yahiku makes him pay. Oh, and he makes the call. Ace-Jack versus 9s up the top table. 2 of the chip leaders. 6, 7, 5, all diamonds. Oh, Yahiku has a straight flush draw. Hits the flush on the turn with the Jack of diamonds. So Yahiku way ahead, and Yahiku doubles up through Oldman. Oldman has went from 200,000 down to 110. Yahiku up to 148,000, just like that. Oh, my goodness. We have a brand new leader. So let's go ahead and refresh this. Go up here to the stacks. Hit the refresh button and come down. Yes, Yahiku is the new chip leader at 148,000. Keyboy is in second at 111,000. Oldman down to third place at 110,000. Adonis at 104,000. Fifth place, 96,000. And Tessina So the top 4 are all above 100,000, and just like that, we had a chip lead. Yahiku holds on. What a flop. All diamonds hit the diamonds on the turn for the flush to shut the ace-jack out. Illidan still sitting at that 70-70. Play at the bottom table is like slowed way down. You would think they'd want to speed it up a little bit to try to get Illidan out of there. We got 8-3 versus King Queen. Oh, J-Lord hits the queen on the river to double up through Yahiku. So J-Lord is back up to 31,000 in chips. So people are moving up and down right now. It's a yo-yo leaderboard at this moment. EAPES Poker Tournament Sunday. Sitting in here in the EAPES Discord in their little chat. If you want to come in and chat with us, there's still time. Getting down to that final table. Whenever that final table takes over, that's whenever all the fun begins. Starting to limber up the chops here, calling out a couple of hands. Try to make sure we catch people that are all in and call out those ones while we're sitting here watching. Go up, see, I believe we're down to, yes, we are down to the final 16 players. 16th and 15th at 10,000 and 7,000. Getting close here to this final table. We can go over, let's see, I need to find, aha, it's this one right here. Let's see, where's telling us, oh, you know what, I know what I need to do, I just need to come up here. Overview, let's go to the overview. Let's go to the payout structure real quick. The payout structure today is first play, okay, let's go ahead and preface this with, if you are an EAPES NFT holder, you will be guaranteed full prize. If you're not an EAPES holder and you win one of the top 5 prizes, you're only going to get paid out half prize. So let's go ahead and look at the prize structure. Payout structure for first is 100 USDC for first place, 50 USDC for second, third place is 30 USDC, fourth place is 1 EGLD, which I believe is Elron. But now it's what, multiverse? I think it was, Hitchy.
The ticker remains EGLD.
Okay, so it remained EGLD
for the token.
Yeah.
For the coin, it remains EGLD, but the chain's name was changed, rebranded from Elrond to Multiverse X.
There you go. Yeah. It's going to take me just a little bit in order just to remember that. Fourth place will be 1 Elron, and then fifth will be 0.5 Elron. If you're a EAPES NFT holder, if you're not and you finish in those top 5, you're only going to get half of those prizes. So the half prizes would be 50 USDC, 25 USDC, 15 USD, half of an Elron, and then 0.25 of an Elron. So those are the prize pools today, 1st through 5th. So let's get back down here to the actual players. Boom. Go to the stacks. And Yahiku still, oh, we got an all-in. I missed the all-in. 21JJ gets pocket queens up against King 8 suited and diamonds, and the pocket queens hold. So just like that, he's back up to 42,000. 42,000 puts you right there into the top 9. Uh-oh, bottom, Illidan has pushed in his last 7,000. He's got 2 other callers. Is he going to have a 3rd caller with Adonis? Yes. So, 4-handed to this flop. Illidan is all in. 7 deuce ace. We got a rainbow board. Adonis leads out with a min bet, 6,400. I'm 7 beast, 31,000 behind into a 28,000 pot. If he doesn't have an ace, he really can't call here. Oh, he calls. Lar gets out of the way. Queen of clubs. We got a backdoor club draw coming in here on the bottom table. I just seen TBBRR hit an, oh, pocket. 7's on the board on the bottom. 7's on the corners. Adonis raises it up. Not a very big bet. That almost seems like a sucker bet. That seems like he's trying to squeeze money out of IM. Oh, and Adonis shows the 7 for trip 7s on the river. Ace 4, Illidan is gone. He hit his ace on the flop, but now he's gone. IM 7 Beast is crippled down to only 12,000. With blinds at 32 and 64. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Oh, we got an all-in. Petru Vizoli at the top table in for 17,000. RUA has 30,000. He's already in for 6. It'd be 1/3 of his stack to call here.
Nice.
He folds it away. So Petru gets more than a double up. He's back up to 26,000. Who's bottom of the totem pole? Let's take a look. We got Ura at 26. We got 12 there. So it looks like 12,000 is bottom of the totem pole. Limbar is a little bit beyond that at 18,000. I Am Beast makes the min call for 64. The chip leader, Adonis, sitting at 141,000. He's in the small blind. If I was Adonis, I would simply bump it. Bump it 2x, make I Am Beast put in all of his money, play ATC. Let's see if he'll do it. This would be a perfect time for Adonis to bump it 2x. No, he folds it away. So we go to the flop. Reply gets to see a flop for free. We got a skip straight, rainbow board on the flop, 2-4-6. I Am 7 Beast, only left with 57,000. If Reply has anything here, a 6, a 4, a deuce, you've got to put I Am Beast all in. He checks. I Am Beast now can take over, and he can push all in. Will he do it? He's already in. He does. He pushes all in. That's a good call. If he has an ace or a king, it would be a perfect call here. So now Reply has to have either an ace or a king in order to call. And he folds it away. So I Am Beast, just like that, wins the 16,000 chip pot without having to show. Back up to 21,000. Which puts... Looks like Limbear is at the bottom of the totem pole now. He's in the big blind as well for 64. 2 minutes left in these blind levels. Man, Oldman is now down under 100,000. Oh my goodness. Yahiku sitting in the small blind this time, up at 138,000. Oh, Reply does the smart move, putting Limbear's big blind to the test, and just like that, he's won 2 in a row. No, wait, 1 in a row. Well, never mind. Oh, we got Ace-King versus Ace-Queen, both suited. Clubs versus spades. A queen hits the board, all-heart board. So the queen is way ahead right now, 93 to 7%. And a king on the river. Oh my God. King on the river saves it for Ura. Oh my God. Wow. The ace queen, Oldman had it. Now he's down to 67,000. He was up over 200,000 just about 20 minutes ago, and now he's down to 67,000. Oldman has hit the bottom of the swing. He is in poker hell right now, everyone. Antecina pushed a little bit extra out there. Oh, Limbear in the small blind has pushed all in, so we're going to the river on the bottom board. Just a question of whether or not there's going to be a side pot. I Am Beast has only got 15,000 left behind. He's got 6,400 out there in the big blind. If he has an ace, king, or a queen, he should be calling here. Nope, he folds it away. Ace-Jack versus pocket aces. Limbear in the small blind and bottom of the totem pole finds pocket rockets, red variety. 10, deuce, 6, 8. We got skip straight on the board. Nothing will help Antecina. Limbear doubles up. He's back up to 30,000 now in chips. Let's see. We got 18,000 there. Oh, Petru on the top table just pushed all in for 16,900. Small blind has 38,000. J-Lord has 43,000 in the big blind, 6,400 already out there. To be 10,000 to him, and to be roughly 13,000 to TB, so to be 1/3 of his stack. He doesn't make the call. J-Lord to be another 10,000, to be 1/4 of his stack in order to call Petru. Petru might be using that dealer button. He might be playing monkey. He gets it done, though. Just like that, Petru back up to 26,000. Look like we just had an evening of the tables. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4. Yep, we got 16 players left. 8 at each table. Oh, blinds have just went up. Blinds are at 6,400 and 12,800 now. Now it's getting a little bit more dicey. A couple of these players only got 2 or 3 blinds left. Oh, Adonis just pushed all of his chips in. Well, half of it at least. 84,000 into the middle. Lauer's all in. Now it's up to the people behind him. He has everyone else at the table covered just with the chips that are out there. Reply folds it away. Lim folds it away. I am 7 Beast. 12,000 left. This would be a good ROI spot right here for him. He's only got 12,000 left. There's 121,000 in chips out there. He would be getting 4-to-1 on his money. Any 2 cards, you got to make a plan somewhere. You've only got 1 blind. He folds it. Wow, he folded. We got Ace-9 versus King-Queen. Offsuits on both. Flop comes out. Ace-Deuce-5, all of hearts. The Queen of Hearts is sitting in Adonis's hand. 10 on the turn, no help. Lauer still leading, and the 3 of... He faded it. Lauer faded it and takes in 56,000. Wow, just like that. Lauer goes from bottom of the totem pole to mid-stack. Adonis doesn't get the king-queen to work for him. So Adonis back down to 132,000. And by the looks of it, 132,000. Keyboys at 111. It looks like we're spreading the chips back out. Yahiku back down to 71,000. Uh-oh, we got King Queen versus Pocket Eights. Queen hits the board. Oh my God, Oldman might be out. He's looking for an 8 and an 8 only, or Oldman is sidelined. And he's gone. Oldman went from chip leader 20 minutes ago to out of the tournament. Oh my goodness, just like that, Yahiku wins 140,000 chip pot, and he is sitting at over 212,000. There is your chip leader, everyone. Yahiku is up to 212,000 and the chip lead. Lauer pouring it on at the bottom table. He's back up to 56,000 now. Antecina still sitting at 77,000. Adonis sitting in the middle seat. He's at 120,000. I am 7 Beast still sitting at that bottom of the totem pole. He's only got 12,000. Uh-oh, 21 JJ just pushed all in. 22,900 to a big blind of 12-8. So RUA would have to call, oh, what is he looking at? About a 10,000. So we're looking at one-fifth of his chips. If he has an ace, king, or a queen, he should be calling. Nope, folds it away. So 22 JJ is back up to 35,000 in chips. Oh, man, these bottom of the totem pole guys keep on keeping it on. Uh-oh, we're going to be going to the river on the bottom table. I am 7 Beast, finally decided that's it. Limbear, 7-5 suited in spades to a king, jack, and diamonds. 7-10-4 on the flop, 7's ahead. Jack and a king, he just has to fade the jack. Oh, now he has to fade a 9. Jack, king, or a 9, and he fades them both. So I am 7 Beast doubles up through Limbear. Limbear manages to get 12-7 from the blinds from Adonis, but I am Beast back up to 43,000. Limbear now looks like he's bottom 18, 22. We got an all-in top table, pocket queens to a 10-8. 2 clubs, but 2 clubs hit the board. Queen on the turn puts him way ahead, and the 6 is no help. Petru Vizoli finally out. Ura gets a nice bump in chips there, 66,000 to him. That puts him up close to 90,000. Yeah, 90,000 in chips. Blinds are 6,400 and 12,800. Just lost Petru. Boy, he lasted a long time from where he was at. Adonis trying to put Reply all in. Reply only has 22,000 left behind. He's in big blind of 12-8. Adonis pushed enough out there to put them all in. It's blind versus blind at the bottom table. Reply gives away half of his chips. Wow. So now he's left with 15. Limbear in the big blind at the bottom table. He's got 12-8 in the big blind already out there. He's only got 5,600 left behind. Adonis at 132,000. He's on the button. Now would be a good time for Adonis to play ATC. He does. Made the call. 22,000 out there. That would put both players all in. Reply folds out of the small blind. Limbear, you got to protect your big blind. Good boy. 6-9. Oh, he's got 6-9 of hearts versus ace-10 for Adonis. 6 ace-king. Oh, Adonis spikes the ace. Limbear's going to need a 6 or a 9 on the river. And it does not come. So Limbear out. Adonis plays the ace-10, had the ace on the button. Good job. Adonis pushes up to over 157,000 for him. Starting to get closer to that final table, everyone. Little by little. I am Beast in the big blind. Adonis pushes out again. Wow, Adonis putting the pressure on these guys at the bottom table. Reply makes the call. I am Beast left with 30,000 behind. Is he going to be able to let go of that big blind of 12-8? Oh, we got ace-10 versus pocket nines at the top table. J-Lord with the ace-10. He's going to need an ace or a 10 on the river. And a 10 hits the river. Oh, my goodness. J-Lord stays alive at the top table. He's back up to 87,000 in chips. Oh, my goodness. Pocket nines, no good. Wayne Gretzky into the trash can. Uh-oh, we got ace-3 versus queen-jack at the bottom table. Looks like Adonis is going to take him out. And he does. Adonis gets reply out now. So Adonis moves up to 185,000? Looks like we're going to be at 180. Yes, 186,000 for Adonis. So Adonis is the chip leader now over Yahiku. Yahiku still has 180,000, but he's in the big blind this hand. No, he wasn't in the big blind. He just made a min call up at the top table. TBBRR all in for 36,000. There's 112,000 out there now in the middle. Oh, ace-king versus queens at the top table. Flop. 7-9 deuce, no help. Gonna need an ace or a king only. Ace on the turn. 21JJ takes the lead and closes out. TBBRR gone with the pocket ladies. Flushes them. Oh, we got ace-7 versus ace-6 at the bottom table. Ace-7 has a backdoor clubs, and ace-6, I don't see a no straight. And Adonis has doubled up Antecina. Oh, my goodness. Adonis down to 108,000. Antecina up to 155. Yahiku takes back over the chip lead now that Adonis has just doubled up Antecina. Wow, cannot believe that. Big, big swing of chips right there. Adonis was off to the races, and Antecina threw out the roadblock, and Adonis ran right into it. 21JJ, wow, 21JJ is up to 125,000 in chips. Where did he get all those chips from? Holy moly. Who we got at the bottom of the totem pole now? We've got RTZ. He just pushed all in, being at the bottom of the totem pole. Now he's back up to 50,000, which puts I Am 7 Beast at the bottom at 23,695. Nocturnal has joined the channel. Nock, how are you doing, sir? Long time no talk. 286 on the board up at the top. We've got a couple of bettings going on. Yahiku betting out a little bit. 12-8, minimum bet. 3.5 minutes left. These blind levels, Yahiku pushes up to just under 200,000 in chips. Uh-oh. Pocket aces to an ace-10 to pocket nines. 4 king-jack at the bottom table. Queen on the turn. Gives the straight to RTZ. Oh, pocket nines gone. I Am 7 Beast out to the races. Oh, no, I take that back. Adonis hit a 4-card flush on the river with the two of spades. Oh, my God. I think that just took it down to the final table, everyone. We might be at the final table. Pretty sure. Oh, my goodness. Hit the flush on the river to take us to the final table. Let's do the little runner here and see what we're looking at. Yes, we are. We are down to the final 8 players. So, as everyone knows, been doing the calls. Now it's time to do the calls on the final table. Let's play some poker. Here we go. 21JJ makes the final table. Antecina makes the final table. Antecina sitting at 155,000. 21JJ at 112. They're in the seat 1 and seat 8. Keyboy makes the final table at 48,896. J-Lord at 87,000. Antidonis at 187,000. What a way to get there, boy. He lost that one hand by doubling up Antecina, but just like that, got right back up and second in the chips at 187,000. Lar made that final table as well at 36,000. He looks to be the bottom of the totem pole. And Yahiku making the final table at just under 200,000 in chips. He is our chip leader, so the chip leaders are only separated by about 12,000 in chips. Blinds are at 6,400 and 12,800. Minute 40 left in these blind levels. J-Lord right out the bottom. Oh, this is, I believe, is our second hand of the final table. Oh, J-Lord shows pocket aces, but couldn't get any action. Oh, man, what a shame. J-Lord all the way up to 125,000. He was bottom of the totem pole a couple of times. Antecina in the big blind this time. 21 JJ in the small blind. Keyboy sitting on the button. He's only got 42,000, so that's going to give him an entire orbit just to try to find a hand or two. Keyboy and Lar, both of the ones under 50,000. URA sitting at 64,000. This is the EAPES Poker Tournament on the Poker Now website. Brought to you by Lord Galaban Broadcast Studios, doing the commentary for the EAPES. First day of knowing the EAPES, guys. Hopefully we can do a couple of more tournaments for these guys in the future. This has been a whole lot of fun. Hopefully everyone is having a good time. We had a lot of conversation going on, so that made it a really fun day and a fun tournament. Want to let everyone know, top prize is 100 USDC if you are holding an EAPES NFT, $50 for second place if you're holding an EAPES NFT, and if you're not, you only get half of those prizes. So EAPES might be in for a little bit of a discount, having to pay out. It all depends on whether or not these players do have that NFT. I would have to imagine that, like most places, you will have to go into the Discord and open up a ticket with the EAPES team in order to claim your prize. I'm pretty sure that's how it'll work over here. It works that way at most other places. We've got 6,400 and 12,800. Lar out of under the gun spot bets all of his chips out there for 36,000. Antecina makes the call on the button. It would be for half of yours. He folds his away. Yahiko gets out of the way. We got Ace King versus Jack Jack. Ace King offsuit. Flop comes 4-5-4. We got Lester Moore 44 on the board. Acer King. Acer. Oh, now a 3. A 3 will win it with the ace and a 5. We got 2 pair. And Lar doubles up through Antecina. He's back up to 92,900. Oh, my God. Ura shows the 3-4. They would have hit a boat. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Antidonis under the gun. Antidonis under the gun pushes all in under the gun. Is he just trying to steal the blinds? He might be, because the blinds just went up to 12,800 and 25,600. Antecina makes the call. Uh-oh, we got Adonis versus Antecina again. We're going to see a river. Now it's just a question of who else is going to be in there. Ura on the button, 64,000 in chips. If you don't have aces or kings, you might as well fold it away. You can't put your life on the line. You got 2 of the chip leaders already pushed in. Everybody else gets out of the way. Queen 10 versus Ace Queen. Uh-oh. Adonis is dominated. King 7 Jack. Oh, we got an open-ended straight for Adonis. 6 on the turn. No help. And the river is a 5 of clubs. No help. Adonis doubles up Antecina again. Wow, just like that, Adonis is down to 87,700. Antecina is the new chip leader at 237,772. So now, Antidonis loses that hand, and he's in the big blind. Oh, my goodness. So he's only got 62,000 left behind right now with 25,600 out there for the blind. Folds all the way around to under the to the penultimate hand. Ura holding the penultimate hand. Yahiku sitting on the button in the hijack. No help. Lar, 54,000. He's got 12,008 out there. He gives Adonis a walkover. Adonis just got a walkover. He's back up to 87,000 now. Oh, Keyboy out of under the gun position. Bets all in. 42,000. J-Lord's going to be the one in the big blind with 25,600. Adonis is in the small blind at 12,800. Everybody's folding. Lar in the hijack. He folds it away. Adonis folds it away. J-Lord, you got to call here. You got to protect your big blind. You got 25,600 out there. It's only another 14,000. There you go. Jack 10 to pocket 9s. Oh, beautiful. What a coin flip. Pocket 9s for Keyboy. 10 Jack for J-Lord. 7 Ace 4 rainbow board. 9s are ahead. 6 on the turn. 10 are a Jack only. What do we got on the river? A 10 on the river. J-Lord has taken out Keyboy. Wayne Gretzky goes down in flames again. Oh, my goodness. J-Lord goes, wow. We are down to the final 7, everyone. Final 7 players. J-Lord up to 168,000. Good game, Keyboy. Good game. Here we go. Anastina folding out of the under the gun. Ura and under the gun +1 at 64,000 in chips. If you're going to go here, you might as well go all in. Up, folding around. Adonis pushes all in on the button from the hijack. And he gets it done. Steals those blinds. That's a double up for Adonis, basically. He's back up to 126,000. 8 minutes left in this blind level. Ura under the gun now. 64,000 in chips. 25,000 is the big blind. If you're going to push, you might as well push it all. There is no men calling here. He folds it away. Yahiku under the gun +1. Folds. Lar, 54,000, folds away. Adonis folds it away. J-Lord folds it away. And the blinds. Antecina gets a walkover as the chip leader. Under the gun, folds it away. Yahiku. Lar, 54,000, folds it away. Adonis, 126. Price of poker going up here. J-Lord folds it away. Everybody's folding. Is Antecina going to give Ura a walkover? And he does. 2 walkovers in a row. So just like that, Ura, holding steady, gets the small blind. Yahiku in the big blind, 25-6. Next hand, Lar's going to put in half of his chips for the big blind. Everybody all of a sudden tightened way up. Is Ura going to give Yahiku a walkover? Is it going to be a third straight walkover? Ura thinking about it. He might be sucking that clock just a little bit too because he knows he's going to get the dealer button here. That would be a good place to suck some time off the clock. No, he pushes all in. He was just taking his time to push all in. And Yahiku folds it away. Wow, just like that. Ura back up over 100,000. Solar, just like I said, pushed in 25-6 for the big blind. Now he's only got 28-9 left behind. Adonis, under the gun. J-Lord under the gun +1. Both the under the guns. Adonis folded his away. Is J-Lord going to call? No, he went offline. Oh, time suck. Eat that clock. 6 minutes left. He folds it away. Fold from 21JJ. Antecina, the chip leader, from the penultimate, he pushes half in to put everyone all in. Is he trying to steal those blinds? There's a lot out there to steal. What are you looking at? We're looking at 38,000 in chips. Oh, Lar makes the call. Ace-5 to an ace-8 for Antecina. Here we go. 4-9 king. Ace-8 is ahead. Looking for a 5. Up. 4 on the turn. Brings out a possible chop. And we have a chop. Yep. Chop, chop. Jack on the river brings the chop. Oh, Yahiku shows a king. Geez, aces were free that time. 3 different players had aces. Lars, ace-5, keeps him in the game. J-Lord, min bet under the gun. Why would you give the big blind a free... Oh, Adonis says no freebies here. He pushes all in, and he gets the steal. J-Lord shows king-queen suited. Adonis shows ace-10. Good bet by Adonis. Way to steal that 25,000. So Adonis is back up to 151 now. We've still got 4 minutes left before the blinds pop up again. Lars at the bottom of the totem pole. It's him and 21JJ are the only 2 players under 100,000 right now. 21JJ is going to be coming into the big blind next hand. Everybody's folding around to the blinds. Is Adonis going to try to steal the blinds again? No, he does not. He gives J-Lord a walkover. Oh, J-Lord had pocket queens. Oh, man, you hate to see that being in the big blind, J-Lord. Oh, my goodness. Pocket queens in the big blind, and everybody folds around to you. Ugh. What a waste of ladies. Antecina, under the gun, pushes in most of his chips, trying to put all the chips out there. It's going to be an all-in call for anybody that makes a call now. Antecina from the under the gun spot. Under the gun one folds. Everybody else folding around. And it's a walkover. Antecina gets her done. Might have been a chip steal, but you know what? They had the chips to do it. You gotta have the balls to calls. Ura pushes all in from under the gun at 102,000. And are we going to have a call? It's folded all the way around to the big blind. Antecina is in the big blind. He folds it away. Ura makes it work. That's a double up, basically, for Ura. So 21JJ left with 35,009. Lar is at 48. Yahiku, under the gun, pushes all of his chips in. So now we're starting to see some betting. It's basically an all-in or fold spots anymore. Ura has him covered by about 5,000. Yahiku is all in for 135. Ura, in the big blind, has him covered. Nope, does not go for it. J-Lord had... Oh, he had pocket queens. God, pocket queens. Ladies are showing up, walking hand in hand. Uh-oh, we got two all-ins. Adonis is all in. 21JJ is all in. We're down to the blinds. Ura at 102,000 left behind. It would be all of his chips because Adonis has called all of his in. Yahiku has Adonis covered, but not by a whole lot. Maybe by about 22,000. So if Yahiku calls in the big blind, nope, he folds it away. Ace-king to ace-king. Hearts, ace of hearts. Oh, and a king hits the board. Diamonds are in play. Oh, no, diamonds are no longer in play, so it's going to be a split pot. Yep, split pot. 21, JJ actually gets a decent amount extra because he got the blind splits. Adonis gets the same thing. He gets the blind splits as well. Adonis back up to 171,000. 21, JJ has 55. So that gives him this hand, or this orbit, next orbit. I would have to imagine one of these chip leaders are going to try to put Lar all in here. Antecina folds it away. Ura on the button. Yahiku is one of the chip leaders at 135,000. Lar gets the walkover. Gets a double up for a walkover, basically. Wow. Back up to 48,000 for Lar. Antecina leading the way. The only player over 200,000. They're up at 244. Ura's at 108. Yahiku's at 135. Adonis at 145. J-Lord's at 142. Then you have Lar at 48,000 and 21JJ at 55,000. The haves and the have-nots. Second place is definitely in play. Oh, 9-8 versus Jack-9. Adonis has the 9 Jack. 10-7-7. 9-8 is a straight. Any Jack, any 6, 7. Oh, we got trips on the board. And a 5 on the river ends it for Lar. Cannot find an 8. Can't find the split. Can't find the straight. The 8 ends it for them. We are down to the final 6. 21 JJ left with only 2 blinds. And he's going to be in a larger big blind coming up because we will be going up in levels after this hand. There's the ding of the clock. We are going up in blinds. Final 6. 21 JJ is low man right now. He's looking to be the sad man out right now and win nothing. Looking at the stone cold money bubble. That's it. 21 JJ is in for 51,200. He's only got 3,900 left behind. You would think you just push it all in at this point. You got to play ATC at this point. You either double up or you're going home on the stone cold button. Or the stone cold bubble, not button. Gee whiz. Stone cold bubble. Down to the final 6. 21 JJ's played for 3 hours. Well, about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh my God, he just got a walkover. J-Lord gave him a walkover. Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations, 21 JJ. You get a couple more hands you can play. I cannot believe nobody put him all in. Holy moly. Ace, king, or a queen, push it all in with an ace, king, or a queen. If you have an ace, king, or a queen, push it all in. You're down to only 6 players. You're only playing against 10 other cards. Now's whenever a little bit of strategy has to come into play. We're almost down to that spot. Your range of play should be opened up to any pocket pair 6s or above. Ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack, you should be raising all. You're down to 6 players. You're not playing against 8 other hands. You're only playing against 5 other hands right now. And with that being said, 21JJ pushes all in, 55,000. Antecina is the chip leader. He folds. Ura, you've got to make the call here. You've got to make the call for another 4,000. Do not. Okay, whew, thank God. Pocket 7s to an ace king. 21JJ has ace king and spades. Flop comes out 5 deuce 4. It's all low. Want to keep it low here. 5 on the turn in diamonds. Neither one of them has diamonds. The 3 and a 3 on the river. Oh my goodness. A 3 on the river saves 21JJ. Oh my God. Just like that, 21JJ is back up to 135,000 and Ura is down to only 22,000. Ace king of spades pays off in spades. Yahiku back down under 100,000. J-Lord under 100,000 again. Ura, low man on the totem pole. You've already got 25,000 out there. You gotta get a double up here somewhere. Oh my God, he folds it away and he gives Yahiku a walkover. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. J-Lord pushes all in for 91.5. Adonis at 51.2 is at 206,000. Without even realizing it, Adonis back up over 200,000. He makes the call. Snap call. Ace queen to an ace 9. Clubs in Adonis's hand. Ace queen and J-Lord's. Ace hits the board. Looking for a queen or a 9, or it's going to be a split. And it's not a split. Ace queen holds. No diamond. J-Lord doubles up through Adonis. Now J-Lord's up to 208,000 with the ace queen. 21JJ can now actually take his time. He's got a couple of big blinds. Everybody is under 10 big blinds at this point. I think we're actually playing under 5 big blinds, if I'm not mistaken. 244, 51. Yeah, that's 5 big blinds. So everyone has 5 big blinds or less. So it's going to come down to a flop and luck. Lady Luck is riding on whose shoulder? Who's going to be odd man out? Probably going to be URA. He's only got 22,000 left. He's either got this hand. He's basically got 2 hands. He folds away this one. Next time he'll be under the gun. Yahiku trying to take a little bit. And he does. Just like that, Yahiku back up to 200,000 in chips. 51,000 and 25,000. There's 77,000 out there before anything is even done right now. URA under the gun, folds it away, so he's going to be all in next hand. Yahiku just made the steal on the last hand. He pushes it all in again, trying to make another 77. And he does, just like that. Yahiku back up to 288,000. Chip lead's going to go back and forth here. It's going to come down to whoever has the nubs. Who's going to show him? It's a whip it out, lay it on the table, and hope to God that the cleaver doesn't come down on it. There goes 21JJ. He's going to try to steal one. And gets the call. We got a 3-way all-in. King, queen for Ura. Ace 8 for Antecina. And pocket 3s. And there's a queen on the board. So Ura holds. Ura gets the triple up. 21JJ wins with the pocket 3s to Antecina's ace 8. He wins 74,000. Ura wins 66,000. So 21JJ takes a hit, but not as big as Antecina. Antecina back down to 133 now. J-Lord is second place now at 208. Yahiku leading the way at 237, but they're in the big blind for 51. The blinds are murder right now. Antecina pushes all in. He's trying to make a steal now on the blinds. Can he get it done? He does. So just like that, Antecina is back up to 200,000. Whew, it's easy to get to 200,000 whenever the blinds are 77,000. URA, 40,000, bottom of the totem pole. 3 players under 100,000, 3 players over 200,000. It's the haves and the have-nots right now. Adonis just gets a walkover. Shows one card, Queen of Spades. And Adonis in the small blind puts J-Lord to the test after everyone else folds. Wow. Wow. Oh, my God. J-Lord folded ace-10 in the big blind. Oh, my goodness. How do you... Wow, okay. I'm sorry, but with 6 players left, I have an ace-10. I think I'm calling there. Uh-oh, we got 2 all-ins. Antecina's all-in. URA's all-in. And it's folded around. Ace-king to pocket kings. URA has pocket kings. Just got to dodge an ace. So far, good. 10-3-5, rainbow board. 5 on the turn. Ace and an ace only will end URA's night. And a deuce on the river doubles up URA. Just like that. 147,000. Antecina walks away with 21,000 out of that pot. Even with the loss, still made a little bit. Down to 129,000, but URA, just like that, back up to 147. So they're right back in it. Queen 10 to 10-9, 21 JJ's all in. 9 deuce ace, 9 hits the board. Just got to dodge a queen. Queen and a queen only. And he dodges. It runs out 9 deuce ace 4-3. So 10-9 holds to the queen 10. Queen 10 had him dominated, but it only gives him 45,400. So that's only one blind. That's not even a big blind. Up, Adonis pushing out. Left 60,000 behind. Antecina in the small blind at 25,000. 132,000 left behind. It'd be all the rest of his chips. They folded away. URA out for 51. He folds it away as well. Adonis gets it done. He's up to 293,000, but things can change very quickly here, as we've seen. The chip lead's been being passed around like a hot potato. Nobody wants to keep it. URA, 71,000. Small blind. Yahiku, 160,000 left behind. Oh, and Yura gives Yahiku a walkover. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Are we going to get to the next blind level before we lose another person? 21 JJ's got 2 hands. Wow, we're starting to have a lot more walkovers. J-Lord puts out almost half of his chips. There's 21 JJ. He pushes in the last 45 of his. So J-Lord's going to get to see the flop for free unless one of these other 3 players behind him raises. Fold, fold, Adonis. Adonis raises it. He wants to go in. 8-jack to an ace-5. Ace-5. It's a coin flip. 9-king-6. Ace-5 is ahead. 5 on the turn. Now that makes it better. Just got to dodge an 8 or a jack. And he does. Dodges the 8 or a jack. So just like that, he wins. Adonis gets to pull back 11,000, but 21 JJ back up to 136. Still sitting at 6 players. Haven't hit that bubble. Who's going to be the poor person to walk away crying? Now J-Lord is back down to only 55,000. Wasn't he just the chip leader 10 minutes ago? Oh my goodness. Chips are moving around the table like mad. Everybody wants a little bit. Adonis is the chip leader. He's trying to put... Oh, there we go. J-Lord makes the call. 5s to 7s. Speed limit to hockey sticks. 9-3-4. 2 hearts on the board. 7 of hearts sitting in J-Lord's hands. 8 on the turn. And the 7s are holding. The 7s hold. J-Lord makes the double up through Adonis. He's back up to 212. Adonis down to 199. So just like that, J-Lord goes from the bottom to the top. Outhouse to penthouse. And you know what? He is in the penthouse now. He is the chip leader by 530 chips over Yahiku. Blind versus blind. 59,000. 21 JJ pushes all in. Antecina makes the call. King Queen to a Jack 5. Motown versus King Queen. Flop comes out 8, 9, 7. Oh, a 10. A 10 or a 6. Oh, guess what? The 5 hits. Jackson 5, Motown pays off for 21 JJ against the King Queen of Antecina. So he's back up to 170,000. Antecina down to 47,000. Antecina is all of a sudden at the bottom of the totem pole. Oh my goodness. These blinds are moving the chips around like nobody. Antecina just gave a walkover to URA. So Antecina down to only 21,000 in chips. And another second walkover in a row. Now Yahuku is the recipient of the walkover. Adonis in the big blind, Yahuku in the small blind. 21JJ sitting at 170,000. Antecina sitting at only 21,000. Wow, what a change. URA at 71,000. So we have only 2 players under 100,000, 4 players above 100,000. Fold from J-Lord, fold from 21JJ. Antecina folds it away down to the blinds. Yahuku gives Adonis a walkover. J-Lord in the big blind. Oh my goodness, blinds have went up. Blinds are now 51,200 and 102,400. Oh my goodness. I would have to imagine we're going to lose at least 2 players, if not 3 players, during this round of action. 12 minutes to go in these blind levels. Here in the EAPES Poker Tournament on the 27th of July. Here we go. Everybody's folding around. It looks like another walkover. We're giving walkovers all of a sudden like mad. Okay, Antecina's all in, so we will be going to the river on this hand, guaranteed. So who else is going to be playing? There's 72,000 in the middle right now. Small blind was 51,000. Big blind was 21,000 because that's all they had left. There we go. Adonis pushes all in. J-Lord pushes all in. Ace 10, pocket queens for J-Lord to a queen 3. 2, 10, 9 board, 2 clubs. There's an ace. Adonis has spiked an ace. Oh my goodness. And a jack on the river ends it for the queens. 2 players. Adonis wins a huge pot, 419,000 in chips. Antecina finishes in 6th. Too bad, so sad. We are down to the final 5. URA all in for their last 71,000. J-Lord down to 39,000. Now it's just a question of where the money falls. Queen 7 to an 8-3 for Adonis. URA has 8. Queen on the board. Queen Ace 4, rainbow board. URA looking for the double up and gets it. Adonis is closed out on the turn. No 3-8, 3-8, no help for Adonis. So Adonis doubles up URA back up to 142. J-Lord sitting in 5th now with only 39,000. He's going to come around real quick. URA pushes in a lot of their chips. Yahuku pushes in half of theirs. Adonis pushes in enough to put both of the other players in the blinds in. Trying to steal? Trying to get that orbit win? Looks like it. URA 7, 1-1-1 in the small blind, taking his time. Folds it away. Yahuku. Basically all your chips. Are you willing to risk it? Risk it for the biscuit. He's in. Pocket 8s to a king 9. Snowman versus king 9. Here comes the flop. Jack Ace 5. So far, Yahuku's pocket 8s. Snowmen are doing good. Queen on the turn. Oh, just has to dodge a 10. A 10 and a 10 hits the river. Adonis gets the miracle run out of Queen 10. Ends Yahuku's day. Pocket 8. Snowmen melt away to the king 9. Oh my God. Broadway for Adonis. Is it Adonis's day? It would appear so. What a run out. Oh my God. We're down to the final 4. Yahuku, good finish. You finished in 5th. Get with the EAPES team to get your winnings, sir. Adonis gets J-Lord all in. J-Lord's all in for his last 39,000. Adonis gets a discount. Jack 6 to a 2-7. Ah, J-Lord, what a horrible hand. 2-7. Got to hit a 2 or a 7. Jack is ahead right now. 2 or a 7, no 2 or a 7. Run out comes 3, 8, 9, Queen 4. So J-Lord finishes in 4th place. Congratulations, J-Lord, 39.50. 4th place in the EAPES Poker Tournament today. Adonis in the lead with 650,000. URA all in for his last 90. Adonis makes the call. Is this going to be the final hand? Could we get all 3 players in at the same time? 21JJ goes all in. Here we go. Pocket 5s to a king queen to pocket 9s. 21JJ has pocket nines, 8, 8, 10 on the board. King, queen, way behind. Jacks, 9 on the turn, ends it. 21JJ gets the win on this hand. Blocks out the 5s, blocks out the king, queen with the boat. 9's full of 8s. So just like that, 21JJ back up to 431,000. URA finishes in 3rd place. We are down to the final 2. It's Adonis versus 21JJ. Adonis 445 has been here in the game, in the top 5, the whole game, down to the final 2. We're in heads-up play. We're going to get it all in on the first hand of heads-up. Yes, we are. Ace-6 to a Jack-10. Adonis has the Jack-10. 10-9 queen. Ace-6 has backdoor possibilities. Jack? A Jack will end it. Oh, no, it does not. Jack is good for the straight. Straight, and Adonis ends it. Adonis is the winner. 21JJ finishes in 2nd. Adonis 445 stayed in the top 5 the whole day and comes away with the win in the EAPES Poker Tournament. Congratulations to Adonis. Wow, what an exciting final table. Let's go to the screen and see who's left in the room. We have DJ, Aped, Hitchy's still here, Nocturnal's here. Hitchy, what did you think? Are you there?
Yes, brother. Well, it was actually an amazing experience, man. You nailed it. It was fire listening to you. You hyped me up. I was out, but I was still watching. The final table was great. Thanks again for the hype. Thanks again for the commenting, for the broadcasting as well. So great experience, and great to have you with us. And we'll do that again as well. Sure.
Right on. Let's go to the positioning.
Man, this was so fun. Thank you so much, Lord Galaban, for calling the game, man. It was amazing. This last table was amazing.
Well, you guys have now been at one of my broadcasts, so hopefully we get to do this again, and hopefully you guys definitely enjoyed yourself as much as I enjoy calling the game. Was it everything?
We definitely did.
Was it everything that I billed it as?
100%. 100%. This is actually much better than I expected. So great experience. You did amazingly well. We'll definitely keep in touch in DMs regarding what we discussed, and we'll do that again for sure.
DJ, what did you think? Did you think it was going to be quite like that?
No, not at all. I thought, I didn't really know what to expect, and yeah, bro, you made it so enjoyably fun. I loved all your terminology, like the speed limit versus hockey sticks and the snowman, and like terms I've never heard before, and also too listening to your calling out, like I felt like I was also learning strategy. Like you were like, oh, this person should go all in, like don't give it away, the walkover or the takeovers. I mean, man, I had a blast just listening, man. Thank you so much.
This is what I love to do, guys, and hopefully I can get together with you guys and we can do some more of these, but as you can see, I have quite the passion whenever it comes to it. And Nocturnal, welcome to the EAPES community, Noc. This is a guy that knows how to play some poker, everyone. I'm quite sure that Noc will be here for another game with you guys.
That would be great. Yeah, I'm not sure if he joined this one, but not sure if he joined this game, but would be definitely fun to have him on the next one next Sunday.
Yeah,
if he can.
And Hitchy, if you want to actually try out Club GG, I can help you guys get all that set up behind the scenes. I can walk you through everything that you need to do and make sure that everything is ran properly.
I'll ask you a couple of questions on
trained as well.
I'll ask you a couple of questions in the DMs regarding Club GG.
Yeah. we can
All right.
definitely get on a talk. But with that being said, everyone, this has been the EAPES Poker Tournament brought to you by Lord Galavan Studios, and I hope to see everyone here again. Want to say thank you to the EAPES community for allowing me into their Discord and do the broadcast, and let's do it again. We got some people. I see people already showing up in your Discord saying, I finished. What do I do? So I think you need to go and take care of your people. With that being said, we are signing off from YouTube, and we'll still be here, but I'm going to sign off now. Good night, everyone.
Shuffle the cards, the stakes are high. Under the spotlight we touch the sky. Galavan's world where fortunes play. Welcome to the table, make your day. Welcome to the broadcast, the Poker King Show, where every move's a gamble, the chips overflow. Raise the stakes and call the bluff, and Lord Galavan's world is never enough. Glittering lights, the wheels in spin, dealing hands where legends begin. Aces and hearts, watch the story unfold. The jackpot's waiting for the bold. Welcome to the broadcast, the Poker King Show, where every move's a gamble, the chips overflow. Raise the stakes and call the bluff, and Lord Galavan's world is never enough. All in or fold, the tension's a climb, clock's ticking fast, you're running out of time. Lady Luck's the shadow, she teases, she sways. In Galavan's court, the night always stays.